Welcome to the Samwelb 12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Samwelb experience.
Live from Toronto, it's Monday night. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. Monday Night Prime featuring the Maple Leafs and the Sharks de San Jose. This is going to be a fun night tonight. I got that feeling. Welcome in, Swedish Rob. Great to see you. Phil, how's it going? Jeff, what's up, Jeff? We did hit that parlay yesterday. We got a fun one for tonight. Beverly, how's it going? Todd, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you. Me too. Nick, what's up? Welcome in. I did watch, and I loved the Cena heel turn. It was great. Long time coming. Daniel Barry in the house. What's up, Billy? Go Leafs. Go absolutely. Raymond, what's shaking? Welcome in. Welcome to the big show. Thank you very much. Duke, how's it going? Craig, welcome in. Blended in the house. It's going to be a leafy kind of night. Alfonso, what's going on? Let's go Sharks. Let's go Sharks. Alfonso, but welcome in. Glad to have you. Alan, what's up? Travis in the house would like to sleep. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This is going to be a fun night. We got a couple rookies we're watching tonight. We're going to talk about as we get into the lineups. Bradley, how's it going? Welcome in wherever you're watching from. North America, South America, all over the world. Welcome to the show. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight, but part of that fun is you coming in this chat and chatting along with us all night long. We want to see your opinions. We want to know your thoughts. We want to see your reactions, but we're going to have a good time. Scott, what's up? Welcome in. All right, here we go for the Sharks. By the way, the Sharks are 37-9. Ouch. They are going with Eklund, with the big kid, Macklin, Celebrini, and Tyler Toffoli. And I got to tell you, I'm so excited to watch Celebrini here tonight. On the second line, Zetterlund. I think San Jose wishes it was Zetterberg, but Zetterlund is going to be with Alexander Wenberg. The ladies love him. The men, not so much. And who is he going to slap tonight? Will Smith is going to be on this line with Wenberg and Zetterlund. We got Graf with Nico Sturm and Luke Kunin. Then Klim Kostin with Delandria and Goudreau. On the D side, Wallman and Timothy Liljegren. And I saw someone put it in there. If Liljegren scores the game winning tonight, I'm not going to be a happy camper. But Wallman and Liljegren, Ferrero and Mukka Madulin. And then we got Mark Edward Vlasic and Jack Thompson. And starting in goal tonight for the Sharks, Georgiev is going to get that job done. Jedi, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. For the Maple Leafs, not a whole lot of changes, but one big one tonight. Rich, that's right. It's all on Prime tonight. Sweet, what's going on? Best experience is a Samwelb 12 experience. Isn't that sweet of you, Sweet? That was terrible, Sam. All right, we got Matthew Nice with Austin Matthews and Mitchie Marner. Pontus Holmberg is going to be with John Tavares and William Nylander. Bobby Mack is going to be with Max Domi and Nikki Robertson. Connor Dwyer, David Kempf, and making his return tonight, the Crock Pot is back. Callie Yarncroc here in the lineup tonight. Oh, yeah. Love it. Getting some Callie time there. It's going to round out the forward lines. Now, on the D side, Morgan Riley with Oliver Ekman-Larsson. We got Jake McKay with Philip Myers and Simon Benoit with Connor Timmins. And getting the start tonight, making all Leaf fans happy, Anthony Stolarz. Stolarz has been phenomenal, and he's looking to keep that one going. Peter, what's up? Calling eight Leafs, 8 Sharks, 1. That's crazy. 7 goals tonight, Scott saying. A lot of people putting big scores in. Danny T, what's going on? Normally changes for like 7 and it is free, but you get it free. No one has yet to pay me. Huh? Please remember, myself normally charges for likes. I don't get it. But hey, Danny, it's okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. Maybe I'm just not reading it right. Well, welcome in. It's free to play here. We're here all day, and we're going to have a good time. Warm-ups are just wrapping up. They're heading off the ice, and we're going to be waiting for them to come back on and get things going. Road Warrior, what's up? Welcome in. So, of course, out for tonight, Ryan Reeves. Reeves is sitting on the bench. Hakanpää still out with injury. Pacioretty still out with injury. Tanev out with injury. And Steven Lorenz has the undisclosed injury. So those are going to be the ones that are out tonight. Now, for those of you that are putting something down on this game, it's all about having fun. And of course, if you are betting, please bet responsibly. Play within your means. Don't overextend yourself. And tonight, after we hit that parlay yesterday with that Nylander overtime goal, we said, hey, let's go for a little bit of a long shot. So we're taking the Leafs to win. That's not the long shot. Leafs to win. We're going a goal by Mitch Marner, again, within the realm of possibility. And then we're kind of going with the long shot, a goal by Pontus Holmberg. Pontus Holmberg's got 4 in his last 5. So can he strike again? I don't know. The iron is hot. I'm hoping he can do it. Tavares and Nylander scored yesterday, so maybe tonight is Holmberg's time. We're going Leafs on the money line to win. Mitchell Marner, Pontus Holmberg, anytime goals. So we're going to have a little fun one tonight. TJ Brody, great to see you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome in. Roger, welcome in as well. Thanks everyone for being here. As you are coming in, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Hit that like button for us. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe as well. We really do appreciate it. Now, a little bit about Celebrini. If you don't know who he is the top prospect. He's not even a prospect anymore. The top rookie, the guy everybody is looking for. He's played, well, tonight will be game number 50. Game number 50 for him. He's got 44 points. 44 points in the 49 games played so far. Now, it's been a while since we've seen a rookie do this, and it goes back to Elias Pettersson in 18-19 that was on the same kind of pace. Will Celebrini continue his hot hand? Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. Troy, welcome in. Feel bad for Reeves. Hasn't been doing much. No, Todd, he certainly hasn't. He's been sitting out a lot. Was a joke saying I charge for... Oh, Danny, I get it. Whew, over my head. Way over my head. Now the Maple Leafs can record a win streak of 6 or more games for the 4th time over the past 5 seasons. So, will they get it done tonight? Knock on wood, we're hoping so. They should be able to get this done against the San Jose Sharks. The struggling San Jose Sharks. But the Leafs, it's not going to be super easy for them. Georgiev is a goaltender that's hot and cold. We've seen Georgiev when he was in New York. He played okay. He went to Colorado. He struggled tremendously. What kind of Georgiev are we going to see here tonight? How do these teams fare together? Well, let's continue on that path. Georgiev is 10-19-1 so far this year. A .365 goals against average, an .877 save percentage. Not great. Scott, what's going on? Welcome in. For Anthony Stolarz, 13-5-2, a .221 goals against, and a .927 save percentage. Those are great numbers. Over the last 5 games, Will Smith, he's got 6 points. Tyler Toffoli, 2 goals. And Celebrini, he's got 4 assists in those 5 games. For the Maple Leafs, it's Willie Nylander with 6 points in his last 5. Pontus Holmberg, 4 goals in his last 5. Please let him get one more tonight. And then Morgan Rielly, 5 assists in his last 5 games. And I got to tell you, the D has been clicking. We've been seeing more goals from defensemen over the last couple games than we have all season. And this is a good thing because the Maple Leafs are at the bottom of the barrel. In terms of defensive scoring, they are last. So they got to keep bringing it up. The D got to keep digging in and playing hard. Now, when it comes to special teams, Toronto is 12th in the league on the power play with 23%. San Jose, they're down at 25th. In terms of the penalty kill, Toronto was dropped to 17th. They were 13th. They're now down to 17th. San Jose is 24th. So Toronto has a lock on the special teams. They should be able to kill them off and score on the power play. In terms of the face-off percentage, Toronto is 4th in the league. They've moved back up. San Jose, 23rd. So again, winning draws should be in Toronto's court tonight. And of course, the goaltending categories, goals for, goals against, San Jose is 29th and 32nd. Quite frankly, their goaltending sucks. Their ability to score goals suck. For Toronto, they're 9th and 12th, right around the middle, a little better than the middle, and that is playing well for this team. Over the last 10 games, the Sharks are 1-6-3. The only win the Sharks have had in their last 10 came over the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yes, at least they can beat Kyle Dubas and the aging and horrendous Pittsburgh Penguins. The Toronto Maple Leafs, in their last 10, they're 8-2-0. Their only two losses came against Vancouver and Minnesota, two very difficult teams. They beat Pittsburgh, the Rangers, Boston, Chicago, Carolina, Seattle, Calgary, and Edmonton. So Toronto's been putting a nice little run together. Now, one of the things we have to do when we look and get ready for these games is who's calling the penalties, because penalties make a difference. Even though you should be able to play through them, we got to look and see who's on the lines. And tonight it's going to be Hubert and Chris Lee going to be the two referees. Shandor Alfonso is going to be the lines person, along with Tommy Hughes. Tommy Hughes, not one of the Hughes brothers. So those are going to be the officials here for us tonight. And this game is a big game. Why is this a big game? Well, the standings matter. There's a lot going on in terms of the National Hockey League and the standings. Hayden, what's up? Gordon, welcome in. Good to see you both. Now, in terms of the standing, Toronto and Florida, they are flip-flopping. Right now, Toronto's in that top spot, 78 points. Florida with 77. Tampa Bay coming up right behind them at 74. So very, very important. The wild card in the East is crazy. We've been talking about this every single game because it is changing nightly. Columbus has that 2-point lead over Detroit right now. Those two teams holding on to 1 and 2 in terms of the wild card spots. Ottawa is just outside, 64 points. The Rangers just outside, 64 points. Boston just outside, 64 points. Hey, it may happen. Montreal, 63 points. They're 3 points back. Philadelphia, 62 points. The Islanders, 61 points. There's a lot of horses in this race, all vying for 2 wild card spots. It is going to be a race to the finish. What's going on? Could the Flyers still make the playoffs? It is mathematically possible. They're 4 points back. They absolutely can, but they're going to have to keep winning. They've won 4 of their last 5. Their next game is coming up against Calgary, so they have to keep winning if they do want to move up. I want Celebrini a hat trick. Ooh, hey, I'd be okay with that. Give the kid a trick and have the Leafs still win 5-3. We'll take it. By the way, talking about Celebrini, Upper Deck Series 2 is coming out over the next couple of days. Our pre-order, I just got confirmation. It is shipped. It's on its way. So we're going to do a live box break when we receive our boxes for Upper Deck Series 2. Celebrini and Mishikov on Philadelphia, the 2 big rookies in Series 2. So, hey, maybe tonight he'll have a big night, and over the next couple days, when we receive our set, we'll have a big night and hit that rookie. Patoli, what's going on? Welcome in. Onyx in the house. Excuse me. Good to see you. All right, last piece of business to talk through in this pregame. We got this light sitting over here. We got this red light. We have to pick our red light player of the game. And because he was so awesome yesterday. I mean, listen, this guy we're picking tonight, he's awesome every single time. 110% every time he's on the ice. We're wearing his jersey tonight, number 23, Matthew Knies. Should Knies score tonight, we're going to light the lamp for him. He gets the extra celebration tonight. So Matthew Knies is going to be our red light player of the game. So that is one thing we got to get out of the way. Bill, what's going on? Welcome in. Bear down, boys. Don't take this one for granted. Yes, because that's what we kind of saw against Pittsburgh the other night, right? Pittsburgh, we thought this was going to be a cakewalk. All of a sudden, goal. Toronto's up 2-0. We got this in the bank. Pittsburgh, ba-ding. What, 3-2? Now we're exchanging goals. 5-5 going to overtime. Oh, thank goodness for Big Willie Styles able to reel that one in. That was a close one, way too close than it needed to be. So yes, let's not take this one lightly, but Toronto should push this one all the way. Yes, Matthew Lindgren going to Colorado. That was a great trade. We're going to be talking a little bit more about some of these trades at intermission. Of course, we broke them down the other day, but we're going to review again and kind of look at a couple potential targets that the rumors are certainly swirling right now. We got, 4 days until trade deadline day coming up on Friday. That's going to be huge. Davey Boy, what's going on? Welcome in. No, it's Amazon Prime tonight. Void, what's going on? Welcome in. Based on the play against Pittsburgh, I don't know if I feel like an upset is here. I'm saying 3-2. Void saying it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Hopefully, it's not that close because I need a better lead. I need a better lead. Ron, what's going on? Welcome. Ron, you know what? I haven't been to Timmy's. I haven't played the roll up the rim at all. Antonio, how's it going? Welcome to the show. And if you are just coming in, if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in. Come in the chat, say hello. And again, don't forget, smash that like button, hit that subscribe as well. Need these points, Florida versus Tampa. That's right. Florida and Tampa are going head to head tonight. And that's going to be a big game. That is going to have serious implications as we chase down the stretch. And don't forget, Toronto plays Florida twice more this year. 2 games coming up against the Florida Panthers in the back half of the season, and those games are going to be really important. Right now, the Capitals are up 2-0 over the Ottawa Senators. That sucks for the Senators. They needed points big time. We'll see if they can come back there. The Montreal Canadiens 1-0 over Buffalo. That's huge for Montreal because, again, they're trying to climb towards that wild card spot. Right now, Florida, Tampa Bay 0-0. That one's coming towards the end of the first. Islanders and Rangers also 0-0. So we're going to be watching and following along all these games, all the out-of-town scores. We're going to make sure we understand what's going on and where things stand because we want to make sure you are well informed and set to go. Well, this is going to be a big one. Again, I am excited. Yarncroc, we haven't seen Yarncroc all season. He was out with that sports hernia. He had surgery, then he had complications and was in and out. Now he is playing on that 4th line tonight. We saw Connor Dewar come back the other night, played limited minutes. Callie Yarncroc comes in on that 4th line. He's going to play limited minutes at all, but don't be surprised if things are tough and Toronto's trying to come back if Yarncroc maybe moves up, maybe moves around. Now there's great chemistry on this 3rd line. McMahon, Domi, and Robertson have been playing unbelievably well together. They've been playing great hockey. You don't really want to split those guys up. Urisses, welcome in. Welcome to the show. I hope Buffalo can see more success. Void, I don't get it. Buffalo has such a talented team. There's so many good personalities there, so many talented players. Why they're so bad, I just can't figure it out. But I agree. I hope they find their way and hope they can start rebuilding well. I'd love to see Buffalo in that playoff picture. Would be awesome. Would be very, very, very exciting. But Urisses, welcome in. Dallas, DMG in the house. Welcome in, Dallas. Welcome in, everybody. They're still going through the pregame show. We're waiting for them to get back out on the ice, and then we'll cut over to it. Now, one thing on Prime, they don't bring us the anthems, so we are not going to be able to share the performance of the anthems with you, which is unfortunate because I love when they show it. Leafs will turn the Sharks into red snappers. You know what, Peter? If these guys are not able to do it, hang on. Here's a quick interview with Jake McCabe. Let's listen in.
Trade deadline deal for the Leafs in a long time, and then you go and you sign a 5-year contract extension in October. What have the last 2 years been like for you?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's already been 2 years. It's flown by. I've enjoyed every second. Really enjoyed the Leafs organization, the guys in this room, and families loving the city. So it's all been really nice.
You recently praised your goalie tandem. A lot of people would agree with what you said, but also a lot of fans are happy with what you bring on the blue line. What is Craig Berube preaching when it comes to defensive structure?
Yeah, I think it's just hard, physical, strong plays with the puck. Box out in front of our net, get into the dirty areas in front of their net, and we've haven't loved our game as of late, but we're picking up wins, so that's always a good thing, and lots of room for improvement for us.
So obviously nitpicking at a couple of things here, but I'm worrying about maybe even some goals.
Alvina, hello there.
The last time the Leafs won a division title, non-COVID year, you got to go back to 99-2000. Is that a goal of yours? You guys talk about division title at all?
It's not a huge. I mean, it is a talking point to a sense. I think we're just trying to collect points every night, and it definitely is a thing that we'd like. That means you're winning a lot of games and you're playing good hockey, especially going into the playoffs. So we're in the home stretch. We got 20. I don't know what game we're on right now, 61 or something, or 60, right around there. So 20 games left. A lot to play for. Teams are trying to get in the playoffs. Teams are trying to fight for division titles like ourselves. So there's no easy points up for grabs. Tonight's going to be another tough test against a team that's struggling a little bit in the standings, but they're dangerous offensively. So we got to be ready to go.
All right, there's Jake McCabe. Rick, what's going on? Welcome in. BC in the house. Welcome, Stefan. Hello there. Welcome in as well. Great job. Jake McCabe is one of those guys. Hey, Raymond, one of those guys who has become a fan favorite. I don't know about you, but I really, really enjoy the play of Jake McCabe. He's a hard-hitting guy. He'll take shots. He'll stand up for his teammates. He really is everything I want to see in a defenseman. If we could find another Jake McCabe, that would be outstanding. You know what? There's another Jake McCabe available. His name is Luke Shen, also a stand-up, hard-hitting guy, can shoot the puck. He is a target. We'll have to see if he's going to be in the blue and white yet again. Wayne, how's it going? Teresa, welcome in. Rick, welcome to the show. Good to see you all coming in. Again, welcome. Keep smashing that thumbs up as you are coming in. But Jake McCabe, one of the most important defensemen on this team. Now, a lot of people say, no, Morgan Rielly is our star defenseman. You know what? Morgan Rielly, he's getting some support. Morgan Rielly is seeing some offensive success a little bit this year. His defensive game has not been great, but he's getting bailed out a lot. Why? He's playing a lot with Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and Ekman-Larsson has been great this year. He has really been a solid piece coming in. And, of course, Tanev, who's out on that injured list right now, Tanev has been a good component as why he's been able to see some success as well. So a good, solid defensive core, waiting for one more to come in and get there going. Oh, Rick, so that's a great call out. Josh Anderson from Montreal. I'm a huge Josh Anderson fan, and Josh Anderson has been a Leaf killer for a long time. I mean, he can skate, he can shoot, he can hit, he can get gritty. I don't see Montreal making a deal with Toronto, but my goodness, that would be a great pickup. But yes, both Shen brothers coming over. Wouldn't that be nice? B. Disney, welcome in. Welcome to the show. But that would be, I mean, listen, the Shen brothers, I think they're a nice fit. Both of those guys coming in, they both play their roles. They know what to do. It gives us that depth. And then there's some choices to make if that is the case. But we're going to talk a lot about the trade rumors and the stuff going on at first intermission, so I don't want to get too far down the rabbit hole right now. Welcome in, Joshua. Good to have you. Carson, welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Holy smokes, we are moments away. I can't even see what time it is. There we go, 7:40. So this is what they do. They tell you at 7:30, and then they got like 10 minutes of pregame, and then they will be rocking and rolling and getting on. Of course, we're waiting for them to do the anthems, which the anthems are probably underway right now. So as soon as that wraps up, we're going to hop down to the ice level. Are we starting our new acquisition for the WHL? Not yet, Wayne, but that's a solid pickup. You know, I think Toronto, they've got a good system going right now. We got a lot of talented prospects. Now, of course, the question is, which prospects are still going to be here come after the 7th, but we got some good prospects. They got a really good system going on down there. Paul, how's it going? Welcome in. I know, Rick. I hate when they don't bring it to us. I love when they do. Beauchamps, Rantanen, and McDavid would be good acquisitions. Rich casually sliding McDavid in there. Don't see that one happening. However, for those of you in and around the Toronto area, north of Toronto in Newmarket, they've changed a McDonald's to McDavid's. All the signs say McDavid's at one of the McDonald's in Newmarket to celebrate Connor McDavid, and I thought that was pretty awesome. That was pretty cool. When I first saw, a buddy of mine posted a picture on Facebook, and he's like, what is going on? And I'm like, McDavid's? That can't be real. And then the stories started coming out all over the place. It was awesome. Really, really, really nice touch. All right, they're going to a commercial break. I believe this will be their last commercial break before things get going. Then we'll be able to get rocking and rolling. I'm from Newmarket and my dad wasn't there. My sister saw on Reddit. There you go. Duke confirms. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's so cool. I was tempted. Do I want to make the drive up there and go check it out to take some photos? And then I was like, no, I don't have time. Leafs are on a roll. Don't really need a trade, but here are lots of guys. So I think we do need a trade. We can't be complacent. We can't sit here and say, hey, this is the team to get there. We need some improvements. Another solid defense. And don't get me wrong, I like Philip Myers a lot. Philip Myers is going to be a great big defenseman for us. Him and McCabe together, oh my goodness, they're a powerhouse. However, it's Connor Timmins that kind of bothers me right now. With Tanev out, obviously, that's the whole. When Tanev comes in, Timmins comes out, and then you replace Myers with whoever it is that we trade for. So Shen probably comes in for Myers, and then you got Myers in that rotation, in that depth. If somebody needs to come out a game to heal, to rest some bumps and bruises, they put Myers back in. I think that system is solid. What becomes more interesting is on the forward side. I'm worried they won't do anything significant by the trade deadline. Teams don't like dealing with Toronto. Yeah, Scott, that's a valid point. It always seems a lot harder for Toronto to get a trade done. But the forward side becomes very interesting, right? You have Max Pacioretty, who at some point is going to factor back into the lineup, as is Steven Lorentz. So what do? Right now, Robertson, Domi, McMahon, they're rolling. Now, eventually, maybe that's the line. Maybe Robertson comes out. Maybe Holmberg comes out. But you don't have a lot of wiggle room. And if Pacioretty is going to slot in, and you want Steven Lorentz in, because Lorentz is a playoff guy, you need him in there. Yes, you don't have to dress Ryan Reeves. It doesn't give you a lot of room. So you're talking maybe one forward, and that's it. One forward is all they can really fit in this lineup. If you do two, things get real interesting. But hey, it's not our job to figure it out. We just get to speculate and wish and dream about what kind of moves they're going to make. Reeves to Colorado, I will fly him there myself. I don't think anybody is going to acquire the services of Ryan Reeves. All right, we are set to go. They're coming back from commercial break. I want to wait to see if their lights are actually on. They are. Let's get ready to play some hockey. All right, here we go. Lots going on the screen tonight. As you will see over here, the puck is going to show you where all the shots are coming from, all the goals. Down here, and this is going to be a little ahead of the call usually, this is going to show you where the puck is moving. And on the far side is going to show you who's on the ice and where the stat lines are. But let's get ready to play some hockey. Let's drop that puck. Here we go. Leafs and the San Jose Sharks. Here we go, underway. Down in the corner, San Jose bringing in the Leaf zone at first. They're going to drive around, trying to get through. Uh-oh. Here's a quick shot. That one's getting knocked down. Down in the corner, still trying to bring this one through. And here come the Sharks. Sorry, technical difficulty. Sharks going to bring this around, sending it right in on Stolarz. That's going to be wrapped around back to the San Jose side of the ice. Sharks reforming, moving across, and dumping it down. A lot of dump and chase to get going here early. We're going to feel each other out. Keep an eye on Ferrero. Yes, he can be a difference maker, a very difference maker. Georgiev, we need Georgiev to have a weak game tonight. Back to the line for Nyes. Nyes going to flip this one in. Matthews going in the corner. He can't come up with it. Nyes is pressing. Going to come to the line. Marner with a stick lift. He's going to pick it up. Over to Benoit. He's driving this one in. Cycling it around. On the far side, this is picked up by Toffoli. Going to move this across to Eklund, and this is going to come all the way back. Isn't it funny that the top line is number 71, 72, and 73? All three guys in that numerical sequence. You don't see that too often. Here comes San Jose, a long pass. That's going to be knocked down, brought in by the Maple Leafs. Here comes Nylander. He shoots. Oh, Holmberg with the rebound almost put that one in. Come on, Holmberg. We need you to do it tonight. Holmberg and Marner, the two guys I need to score. Down around in the Leaf zone. Sideboard. San Jose going to pull it out, flipping it towards the slot. Nylander intercepts. Nylander over to Holmberg. He brings it in, drops it for Tavares. Tavares, little move. Nice. Inside, outside, through the legs. And that's taken away by Timothy Liljegren, of all people. Alexander, how's it going? Welcome in. This is going to be played back to the Leafs line. They're going to set it up. McCabe with it. Leafs changing. Third line coming on. Pass for Domi is deflected. Domi tried to knock it down. Here come the Sharks. They're going to bring this one in. Graf putting it across. And a nice little stick lift by Nick Robertson. Robertson is going to chip this ahead. Domi is going in after it. He's going to bump Thompson into the boards. Vlasic comes up on him. Robertson takes it away. Shoots, and Georgiev takes that off the shoulder. Going high off the glass. Robertson going to knock this one down. Domi can't hold the line. And here come the Sharks. Back the other way. Long pass across. That doesn't hit. Near side, down in the corner. Sharks trying to bring it away. Domi with a nice move. Gave it to McMahon, who gave it away. Shot right on. Stallars made the save. And now this puck comes all the way out. Holy smokes. Trade rumor the Leafs may shop Connor Dewar. If that's true, hey, Joshua, that would be okay, right? I think we just don't have the space. Kemp's going to play this around. Here's Connor Dewar going to play this to the middle of the ice. The Leafs going to move this over. Good pace here. Real good pace. Leafs are actually skating. Down in the corner, Richard, what's going on? Just heard some news. William Shatner is in talks to return. Come on, Richard. Seriously? Wow. This is going to be an offside at the Maple Leafs line. Great pace. Real fast pace out of the gate. And that's what we like to see. We know West Coast hockey is a fast game. The Sharks are a good skating team. Toronto's got to keep their legs moving here tonight big time. But a shot right in the slot in Stallars with the beauty of a save. Nick Robertson, not known for his defensive awareness. A great defensive play on that last shift. Riley going to play this one up. Tipped in. Marner coming in on the forecheck. Going in on the boards against Wallman. Wallman plays this one across. Sharks going to move this one up. Down into the Leafs zone. Leafs back to pick it up. Ekman Larson going to throw this all the way down the ice. Matthews coming in on the forecheck now. I can't believe Captain Kirk is going to return. Stallars out of his net. Looked like he was going to shoot it up ice. Then funnels it around behind. Here's Tavares. Up to Holmberg. Holmberg dragging it in. Oh, Marner trying to drag that back skate. Just goes offside. Victoria, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. You know what, Matthew? I think that would be a decent fit. A little grit for Colorado. Connor Dewar would fit nicely in there. This guy's came out returning his channel. Wow. They're mixing it up there, Richard. Yes, BC. He would for sure. And Matthew Nye's taking a stick in the face. No call. Sharks getting away with the one there. This being dumped in, racing back. Nylander in. Georgiev going to put the mitt on it. He's going to hang on and smother that one up. So good race, good job hustling in there. Nylander really skating. You know, one of my complaints, even though Nylander did it for us in overtime the other day, Nylander floated around a lot of that game. We didn't see the hustle. Today in this first period, he has been hustling. He really has been moving. Off the draw, Toronto going to win this. Here's Nylander, nice little move. Battle in front of the net. Here's a shot, and that's going to go wide. And I think Tavares is going to get a call for a... Is he going to go to the box? Are they calling him for interference here? You got to be kidding me. JT's going to go to the box. Big battle in front of the net. Both guys all over, and this was actually this Shark player Zetterlund skates into John Tavares to try to push Tavares away. He goes down. Horrendous call by the official. Berube is looking like a lost dog in an alley right now. He is hot and he is confused. So John Tavares is going to go to the box. Terrible call here by the official. Certainly did, Wayne. Certainly did. Don't like that call at all. Off the draw, Benoit going to rip it around, and this is going to come all the way down the ice. Here we go again. Alvia, right? Here we go again. Just a brutal call by the officials. Here come the Sharks on the move. Adrian, hello, welcome in. Over the line, Sharks setting it up. Now their power play, not a great power play in terms of the league rankings. Back to the line. Toronto looking to kill this one off. Their penalty kill has been slipping. Back to the line. Here's a long shot. Stolarz is down, got a piece, and that flips behind the net. Michael, it is underway. Puck drop was just about 10 minutes ago. Back to the line. San Jose bringing it in, cycling it all the way back. Cross ice. Waiting over to Celebrini. He's going to shoot. Great save. It was there at the side of the net, and they could not reel that one in. Back to the line. Another shot. It's blocked. Open net. Stolarz diving across. Gets a piece as Will Smith was trying to put that one in. The Fresh Prince of Toronto, I think not. As Stolarz shuts the door and throws him out like DJ Jazzy Jeff getting tossed out of the front of the mansion. As Tyler Toffoli had the blade knocked off his skate, he needed some help getting to the bench. Sharks going to drop this one back. I apologize for all the Will Smith jokes tonight. It's going to be one of those nights. This coming around in the corner. Timmins getting a stick on it. Trying to get through. 30 seconds left to go in the power play. Sharks going to start to work this one up. Back over on the side. Taking a look. Wemberg playing it back. Gets it. Returned to him. Wemberg cycling it back to the point again. Taking a look at Zetterlund. Back to Wemberg. Wemberg tried to feed it in the slot. Matthews steals, and they just keep this one in. Matthews steals again, and it hits the back of Nye's skate. Now Nye's is going to get this one out and all the way down the ice. Who'd you rather have on the Leafs, Schenn or Lawton? Ooh, tough call, BC. Tough call. I think I would still take Schenn over Lawton, but it's a tough call. And the good thing for Philadelphia is if Schenn does get moved first, Lawton's value is going to increase big time. Here come the Sharks, bringing it right back in. Nice little stick move there by Dellandrea. He gets put in the corner. This coming around. Back in front. Stolarz is down, tracking, and that puck's going to go just wide. Hello, Maple Leafs. The Sharks are all over you right now. I played chess online. I've played Will Smith twice. Really, the same Will, like the hockey player Will Smith? Rantanen should go back to call. Wouldn't that be something, Matt? Here's Nylander. Going to dump it down. The power play is over. We're at 5-on-5 hockey right now. Line 2 on for the Maple Leafs. Back around. Going to play this one up over. The third line coming on now as the second line goes off. Domi. Misfire there to McMahon, but Benoit's going to pick it up. No, the actor. Really, Richard? That's pretty cool. Here's a shot off the post by Robertson to Domi, and that's going to come through his legs all the way out. Richard, that is very cool. Here comes Domi. Domi over the line. He's going to take the wrister. That's going to go wide. All the way back. Robertson trying to pull this away from Eklund. Can't do it. Stolarz is going to set this one up. Sending it over to Riley. Riley, go to the puck. Ekman-Larsson was all tied up there. Riley was standing and watching. The puck was loose. Now it's going to come down. Marner racing in here, and there's Georgiev putting it around behind the net. Marner can't take it away. Matthews trying to steal it, and the Sharks going to move this up the far side of the ice. Into the Leaf zone is Zetterlund. He's going to drop this at the point. Working his way in. Come on, Leafs, back. Here's a shot, and that one is blocked. Ferrero just stepping into that one. Look out, Matthews, he gives it away. Oh, no. Matthews gives it right to Wenberg. Marner there to pick it up, and he's going to move this one back. McCabe up to Marner. Marner going to flip it up in the corner. He's going in here after it. And Ferrero going to bounce this one around and getting some assistance as this is played around. Connor Dewar playing a little D. He's going to come back and help out. Here's a long shot. Stolarz, great save. Big rebound. Side of the net's going to go around behind. Playing a lot of time here. Not a lot of whistles. Up to Connor Dewar. Dewar going to dump this one in. They are moving. And now we're going to get a whistle. Holy smokes. What a pace to this hockey game. Welcome in if you're coming in while this game is in progress. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for us. You guys and gals are crushing the likes tonight. Smash that thumbs up. We need about 25 more. Mirifer would be a good ad. Yes, he would, Joshua. Solid defender. But Will Smith had a glorious chance. Marner just got a stick in the way, and a good thing there. Great defensive play by Mitchell Marner. Wow, as Roy Schneider said, smile. Michael, there you go. And we got a tripping call right off the draw. So the Sharks are going to go to the sin bin, and the Maple Leafs, when they return from commercial break, are going to get a power play opportunity. Holy smokes. Unbelievable back and forth action. Shots are 5-4. Great move, great pace, and this is more than I thought it would be. I didn't think the Sharks would have such a quick pace to them. I thought Toronto would be all over them. Kevin Weeks linked Mario Ferreira to the Leafs. Joshua, I think at this point, every single player in the league is linked to Toronto. The amount of rumors that are flying around is crazy. Now, listen, I'm sure Toronto is kicking the tires of a lot of guys, but I don't know about Mario Ferreira. I haven't heard that one yet. Did you know a Peter Pan scene from Billy Madison's was filmed at Pioneer Village? I did, Onyx. I had heard that before, yes. That, and there was a, what was Tommy Boy? Tommy Boy, a big part of Tommy Boy was also filmed in and around the Toronto area, which that I did not know. I found that out recently. Trade rumors, everyone is moving for everything. Everyone is moving for everyone. That's right. That would be crazy. I saw a poll for the most famous movie lines a while back. One of the movie 2 entries, top Jaws. Oh, yeah. Classic Jaws. It's great. Everyone is the GM this week. That's right. I would like the GM salary for this week. Just 1 week. Is that too much to ask? Just give me 1 week. Randy, what's going on? Welcome in. You're at the Habs game? Nice, Randy. Big game for the Habs. Montreal needs to pick up some points desperately, and they're up 3-0. Looks like they should be able to do it. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Ovechkin to Toronto. Yeah, we're getting Ovechkin, McDavid, and Crosby all coming to Toronto for Connor Dewar, Ryan Reeves, and Max Domi. I love this time of year. All right, Maple Leafs on the power play. That's a, we're going to need a bigger boat. Absolutely, classics. All right, Leafs going to go 5 forwards on their power play. Drives me nuts when they do this, but it's been working for them. It's been working. Edmonton, that's right. Yeah, we have to give up one prospect. So Tavares, Nylander, Nyes up front. Marner and I guess Matthews back on the points. Ovechkin needs just 11 more. Off the draw, it's going to come to Matthews. He gives it to Marner. Marner to Nylander. He's going to come back to Marner. Marner over to Matthews with a blast, and that one gets blocked. Actually shattered the stick of Mario Ferrero. Back to Nylander. Nylander. He's going to cycle around. Marner to Nylander. Back in front to Tavares. Tavares. Give it to Mitch. Shoot that. No, he gives it to Nylander in the slot. Over to Matthews. He has it taken away. It's down low. Get it back to the point. Nylander coming in to try and pinch this one, cut it off. It's coming to the line, and nice job there. Nylander holds it in. Over to Nyes, to Matthews, shoots right on, and Georgiev with a big save. Matthews, see, that I could see. If Crosby was to be traded, that is the one move I can absolutely see happening. Saber shopping, Yurarku, yes. I've heard that name tossed around a lot. A bigger shovel, need a bigger shovel. Be selfish and shoot the puck. You know, it's funny. I saw a thing come out. I don't know if you guys all saw it, but I just threw something across my room. That apparently Max Domi had a call from Wayne Gretzky the other day. Here's Tavares, side of the net. For his birthday, Gretzky called Domi and said, hey, be selfish, shoot the puck. Here it is, side of the net. And that one gets blocked and comes out. And Domi went, and he shot the puck, and he scored. So thank you, the great one, for motivating Max Domi. Here's Marner coming up. He's going to drop it back to Nylander. Nylander over the line. He shoots, and that one goes just wide. Down around at the side. Marner coming over to pinch at the boards. Tries to get it over to Tavares. That's going to come out. They're all going to back up. Christo, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes Matthews winding up. Matthews in over the line, dropping it for Nyes. Nyes trying to feed it back for Matthews to Tavares behind the net, but he's met by Wallman. Back around to Nyes, trying to come up in the corner. He's going to take a bump, but he gets that puck, keeps it going. Back to Marner. Marner, shoot that. He gives it to Matthews. Cross. Nylander shooting with that leg kick. And that's going to go high and wide and all the way down and out. Number one, what's going on? Welcome in. Marner back picking this one up. He's going to come around. Feeding it back to the line. Domi now hustling. Domi coming up. Bringing it in. Gretzky coming to the Leafs too. That's right. As the motivational speaker. Here's Ekman Larson bringing it in. He's onside. Ekman Larson dropping it back. Penalty has expired. Back to 5-on-5. Over to McMahon in the front. Tries to put it between the legs. And Georgiev going to hang on to that one. And Dellandrea is going to have a little pushing and shoving there with Bobby McMahon. And that's going nowhere. They're going to split it up. As we go to commercial break. What a hockey game. This is a lot closer than it should be right now. Oops. A team could acquire double retention. I lost your comment. Oh, there. $775. Hey, that would be a decent prize. I would do that. I like that amount. NHL scouts at the last Leaf home games before the trade deadline. Dallas, Detroit, LA, Minnesota, Montreal, Ottawa. Wow, everybody. Holy smokes, Joshua. Everybody coming and scouting things out. Crosby's reconsidering his future with the Penguins. Yeah, listen, it's Crosby's choice, right? Crosby can do whatever Crosby wants to do. He's earned that right. I'm sure if he went to Dubas and said, listen, this is not what I signed up for. We're not doing anything in the next year. Please trade me to this list of teams, which really is Colorado. You know he wants to go play with McKinnon. Crosby and McKinnon, we know they have chemistry together. That would be a heck of a playoff run, and that would bring a lot of excitement. You know, they're just hanging on to that wild card spot. They're looking to continue to move up. Their goaltending isn't amazing with Mackenzie Blackwood, but if they actually pull that deal off, I mean, that would be incredible. I don't necessarily like when guys do that. You know, in their last couple of years, they say, "Hey, I want to go and play for a winner," like what Ray Bourque did, and you know, many others. But I've kind of said, "Hey, Sam, that's the way of the business these days. You got to just live with it." And so, at least do a deal that's going to be exciting. All right, coming back from commercial break. He probably owns the Penguin franchise. Him and Mario Lemieux. What's up, Travis? How's it going? I have money on a player to get a goal. Going with Celebrini. Nice. I went with 2 Leaf players to score tonight. I'm going the long shots. I need Marner and Holmberg. Marner and Holmberg are the 2 Leafs I need to score tonight. Truly Living said Leafs buyers and sellers. And he's a bargain hunter. Uh-oh. Can't wait to see what he has up his sleeve. Here's Riley. Riley throwing it towards the net. That one's knocked down. Back around. McMahon coming in, trying to get this one going. Can we just buy out Onyx? That's outstanding, Hayden. This is all the way back. Morgan Riley picking this one up. I love it. I love it. Around behind the net. McMahon, he can't get there. Sharks keeping this one in. Down low in the corner, far side. Domi going to pick it up. Nice little move around to Foley. Getting it out in the neutral zone. Here's McMahon. Dumping it in the corner. Going to follow up. Chasing this one in. They get rid of Rantanen in deal for Crosby. That would be something. Callie Yarncroc back with it. Going to cycle this to Philip Myers. Myers with it. Looking for McCabe. Nope. Myers going to carry this one up. Now he's going to come across to McCabe. McCabe bouncing it across ice. This is going to be tipped in. Trying to chase this down is Yarncroc. He's going to throw a hit on Ferrero. And San Jose plays it out of their own zone. Back around, Connor Dewar bringing it in. He's going to step around a hit. David Kemp going in here after it. Good speed by this fourth line. Kemp sending it in. Dewar going in here after it. Yes, Steven, that's the other name I would like to see. Parenko would be a nice. If we can't get Shen, as in Luke Shen, Parenko would be a great pickup. David Kemp back there. Dewar there, fishing it out of Kemp's feet. Both guys being pressed up against the boards. Wemberg waiting there for it as well. Nylander coming in. Battle behind the net. Wemberg pulls it out, but he bobbled it. Nylander got it, and he feeds this back to the line. Toronto going to play this one down. Cycling it. Here's Myers with a blast right on, and Georgiev steers that to the corner. Nylander back with it, and he's going to pull this one out. And Toronto going to make some changes. Both teams going to make some changes. Raymond, I need Marner and Domi for the Tim's challenge. Well, we both need Marner, so let's hope he gets it. Here's Holmberg spinning away, loses the puck. This is going to be cleared out. Come on, homie Holmberg. Show me some love. Going to play this one up. Holmberg getting bumped. Tavares coming in. He can't pick up this puck. Now this is going to move through. Trying to get it around. What is happening with our Twitch feed here? Something was going a little bonkers. This coming around, down in the Leaf zone again. Delandria up on Holmberg. He's going to try and bring this one through. Tavares, cross ice pass. Going to be dumped in, and Timmins is going to go for a change. That would be okay. Jets Leafs final, I would be okay with that. This back around, Toronto in the neutral zone. They are working this one across. It's going to be dumped right back in, trying to get through. Here's a long shot right on, and Stolarz getting a piece, deflecting that up and out of play. Really, Rick, TD was down today. Oh, I didn't hear that story.
With fiery heat inside and out.
I don't know. Something's going on with Twitch today. I don't think our feed is getting through there. Having some difficulties over on that platform.
Not a lot of playoff experience, but boy, he's right.
We're just going to let it roll anyways. All right, let's go. Face off in the Leaf zone. Shots are 7-5. We got to pick it up and get going. Rebecca, what's going on? Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Rebecca. Off the draw. Ekman Larson to Matthews. Matthews putting it out in the middle. Nye's going to play it back up to Marner. Marner going to bring this one through. He's going to dump it in. Nye's giving chase. Down in the corner. Nyes can't get there. Here comes Matthews. Matthews knocks it down. Back to Riley at the point. Riley sending it back down in the corner. Nyes has to move over. He has to come get it. Cartoons, what's going on? Welcome in. Back to the line. This is going to come out. In over the line. San Jose steals it. Here's a shot going blocker side. Not shot by Grundstrom. That's going to sail up and out. Holy smokes. Have you heard of this or not? Why Johnson rejected an 8-year contract? I did not, BC. Wow. That is something. And he just had didn't he just have a hat trick last night or the night before? So he rejected a contract. That is bonkers. An 8-year deal. Wow. Hey, listen, good for him. He's a good young player. It's a business, and he feels obviously he deserves better. That's a big contract to turn down. A real big contract to turn down. Absolutely wild. Just like this hockey game is absolutely wild. I can't believe that there's nothing going on right now. Neither team really able to get anything going, and it's kind of disheartening. We should be way out in front by now. This San Jose Shark team is playing us real closely. They're doing quite a nice job. So listen, big congratulations to the Sharks in this first period, because they're getting it done. They are really getting it done. Oh my goodness gracious. But welcome everybody. If you are just coming in, thank you for joining us. First period only has about 5.5 minutes to go. Will somebody get on the scoreboard towards the end of this first period? Taking a look, 7 shots for the Leafs, 6 shots for the San Jose Sharks. Joshua, they were playing really good defensively, and I feel I've underestimated them. And I bet a lot of people have underestimated them as well. All right, coming back from commercial break. This is absolutely Looney Tunes right now. Absolutely Looney Tunes. That's the best way to explain it. But we got to pick this one up. We have to get this one going. Mike Greer is doing a heck of a job rebuilding this team. I mean, if they're keeping the Leafs at bay, he's setting something up real good. Rick, I'm with you on that one. He certainly is. Off the draw, Toronto going to play this off the glass, bringing this one out. Back down around, Sharks in the zone. Little drop pass. Going to bring this up the middle. High slot. Here's a shot. Stolarz is down. This is going to be kicked over to the corner. Sent all the way down, trying to spring Nylander. Nylander loves those breakaway passes. Back into the Leaf zone. Again, they're going to move this out. And Tavares turned one way, had to turn around the other. Couldn't turn both ways fast enough. All the way down the ice, McCabe is going to play it around the boards. Sharks there waiting for it. Tyler Toffoli playing it behind, coming in front. Celebrini just missed it. Tavares, little backhander, coming to Holmberg. Holmberg going to bring this one in, has it taken away, and the Sharks going to turn. That's right, Troy. He's the cherry-picking breakaway man. Over the line, and it comes to Nylander. Nylander, oh, he gives it right away. Bad pass by Willie. Stepping over the line as Thrun was giving it, and here comes Bobby McMahon. One-on-one, Bobby McMahon making a move, and his shot gets blocked. Kind of stalled in the shooting action. Here come the Sharks back the other way. In over the line, that's taken down. Here comes Domi. Domi stepping up, and he's going to rub the Sharks player out along the boards, and the bucket comes off. Zetterlund has to go change. His bucket came off way far away from him. Here comes Wenberg driving in, and Riley, a nice play on Wenberg. He doesn't shoot, feeding this back to the line. Cross ice. Sadolin waiting, taking a shot. What are the chances this is 0-0? Oh, Edward, I would be shocked. I would be shocked. And we have seen that happen before. Oh, Alavia, I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. Back to the line. Here's a shot that's going to sail wide. That's going to come all the way out and down the ice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need 7 more likes. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, click that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button for us. Over the line, here comes Marner. Marner taking a look, feeding it over to Matthews. Matthews behind the net, looking to Marner. Shoot that. He does. It's deflected. Oh, and went just over the net. Marner back with it. He's going to bank it around, trying to get it to Nyzy. Comes to the line. Myers in, back for Marner. In front for Matthews, shooting. Where is it? How did that not go in? A big block and a big hit there in the corner. And we're going to get a fight. Are we? Are they going to drop them? Yes, they do. Philip Myers is all tangled up. The gloves are down. Philip Myers has got a hold of Mario Ferrero, and he's hitting him in the back of the helmet. You're going to break your head. Oh, Myers takes a shot right on the button. Myers is stunned. He's dancing around, and he comes down on top. Myers comes down on top, but Ferrero absolutely socked him right in the punum. Wow.
Round 1, fight.
Hadouken! Oh, guys, 5 minutes each for fighting!
That was a big tussle, and it was a big hit. A real big hit. And they dropped the gloves, and you know what? Good on Myers, but Myers took the worst of that one. A couple shots to the back of the helmet of Ferrero. That's not going to do it, and then Ferrero just got him right on the side. What a good shot. This was an absolutely picture-perfect hit on Goudreau. Goudreau was admiring his pass for too long, and Ferrero comes over to Myers and says, you can't do that. And they're right up against the San Jose Sharks bench. Kudos to the Sharks players for keeping their hands back, but he didn't really get any good shots on, just hit the back of his helmet. But then, oh, did he take that shot hard. But a great hit by Myers. Absolutely socked Goudreau. That's what happens. If you're going to pass the puck and you get caught watching, you get caught admiring your pass, you're going to get hit. Here's a blast off the draw, and that goes wide and up and out of play. Holy, Matthews just teed off on that one. We're going to get another face-off coming up here. Unbelievable. That was a very, very, very close call. Marner fed it over, and that was doozy. Let's see if they do it again. This one back. Marner over to Nylander. Nylander shooting. That one goes wide. Toronto on the power play, by the way. The extra 2 going to San Jose. Here's Nylander with a shot. That one goes wide. Matthews putting it back to Nylander. Marner at the point. Going to come to Tavares. Tavares back to Marner. Marner to Tavares. Tavares to Nylander. He's looking over to Marner. Marner shooting. It's there in front. They can't shovel it in. And San Jose is going to clear this one all the way down the ice. Wow. Ferrero's King City, Ontario boy. There you go. Back to Marner. He goes cross ice in front. Oh, one too many passes. Marner going to bank it off the boards to Matthews. Matthews, he's shooting, and that one goes wide. Guys, hit the net. Hit the net. Keep 6. What's going on? Welcome in. Down around Marner with a little soccer kick pass. down low. Mitch behind the net. Marner taking a look, trying to feed it over. Out to Nylander. He's going to take a wrister, and that's going to miss. Matthews down low, cycling around. Marner is behind the net. Here's a long pass over to Marner. Couldn't pick that one up. San Jose grabbing it. They're going to play this one up. How many times can we miss the net? 40 seconds to go in the power play. Marner bringing it right back in. He's battling, going to feed it back to Matthews, over to Willie. Nylander. He's looking. Marner is down low, side of the net. He's going to get it. Bounces it to Nyes, who just misses the net. Holy smokes. Over to Nylander again. Give it to Marner. Again, bounces out. Here's Matthews. He shoots. That's going to get blocked and kicked to the side. Nyes gets tripped down. Nylander putting it in. Marner goes down hard. And this is going to be cleared all the way down the ice. 5 seconds to go in the power play. Yeah, keep 6. We were just talking about it. It's crazy. Renee, got to go grab me a double Big Mac. There you go. Keep 6. Are you down in the Newmarket area? This comes out on the move. All right, one more like. Who's going to be the next like? Stolen away by Riley. Riley going to play this one up. Bobby Mack trying to move this one. He can't. San Jose doing a nice job with the pressure here in the Leaf zone. Around Celebrini. He's going to feed it in front, and Stolar is going to drop that paddle and stop it, hanging on right at the goal line with 33.5 seconds left to go. Wow, there it is. Thank you all. Great job. Oh, you're east out in Pickering, so Newmarket's not too far. Not too far. What's the best for you? 401 to the 404 and just head north? Probably the quickest route, depending on whereabouts in Pickering you are. So Berube having some words with the officials here, but some of their calling. Joshua from Morrisburg. Joshua, I don't know where that is. Off the draw, Sharks going to flip it in the corner. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds to go. Cartoons from Sudbury. Down around in front. Goes beside the net. Celebrini with this again. He's making some moves, wheeling and dealing in the corner. Nice move. Tried to come out in front. Toronto's going to take that away. One hand. They're going to flip this one out and down the ice. 10 seconds left to go. 10 seconds left. And this one is going to be done. There goes the buzzer. Holy, what a first period. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Usually take York-Durham line to Major Mac or River Road, then head west. Ah, gotcha. Holy smokes. So let's go to the intermission and talk some hockey. All right, as everything is starting to load up, here are our statistics. 0-0 is the score. I'll be honest, I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked that this game is 0-0. I cannot believe it. 10 shots for Toronto, 7 for the San Jose Sharks. Hits, pretty close. 9-7, 9-5 are the faceoffs, so Toronto's ahead there. 0 for 2 on the power play. Sharks are 0 for 1. Taking a look at the giveaways, 7-5. And 2-1 takeaways and 7-7 block shots. Rick, thank you very much. I appreciate that. How many posts? Actually, not too many posts here today. More missed shots. They did not do a good job hitting that net at all, so that's not good. What's going on? Sharks are losing, but playing tough. They are playing very, very tough. And I give them unbelievable credit for how they're doing. I was not expecting San Jose to come out and play this way. They're losing on the ice. Toronto playing solid hockey, but San Jose's hanging around. They're just off the 401. Gotcha. I mean, my mind is blown. I'm absolutely beside myself on how this first period went. Makes absolutely no sense at all. If we take a look, Marner leading all Maple Leafs on ice time, 9:06. Matthews just behind him at 8:05. Nylander at 7:37. Nyes at 7:32. Tavares at 6:40. McMahon then 4:24. Domi at 4:19. Robertson at 4:15. And then if you look down at that last line, Holmberg at 3:10. We got to get Holmberg's ice time back up. I need him to score. Dewar at 3:07 and Yarncroc at 3:01. So as expected, Yarncroc is playing, fourth line minutes, right? They're easing him back in. So that's a-okay. In terms of defense, McCabe, 656. We got Ekman Larson at 559. Riley at 555. Myers at 540. Benoit at 418. And Connor Timmins at 359. For the Sharks, hey, Dennis, what's going on? They are both great. They are both playing really well. Celebrini is leading all forwards for the Sharks at 6:36 of ice time. Wenberg, 6:14. Eklund, 6:01. Smith, 5:54. Gaudreau, 5:27. Kunin, 5:25. Toffoli, 4:54. And it keeps dropping from there. From the defensive side, Ferrero has played about 8 minutes tonight. So that's pretty good. 8 minutes for Ferrero. Mukamudulin, who I'll never pronounce his name right, 7:13. Wallman at 7:12. Timothy Liljegren at 5:52. Vlasic at 5:19. And then Thompson at 4:26. Excuse me. So good ice time being spread all around, but really it's the Maple Leafs who the pressure is on. They should not be going into the intermission tied with this San Jose team. They just shouldn't. So that's my opinion anyways. Ferrero is good. He is good. He is one of the bright spots of this team. One of the bright spots. And if San Jose is only going to improve, they're going to have to rely on him to keep doing it. All right, let's kind of take a look here. Oh, did I close that page? No, I didn't. Here we go. We talked a little bit about these trades the other day, and of course, lots of rumors to get going. Yarncroc, 22 games to get in his prime. Yeah, he's got lots of time to get going. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. At least we aren't in the Shark Tank. That's right, Dallas. That is right. So I've had a chance to sleep on this trade between Chicago and Florida, and had a chance to think about this Seth Jones movement. And I think this is a great trade for both teams. It's a win for Florida because Seth Jones comes in. He hasn't been great, but if he can find his game again and he can step it up, he'll fit in. He's an upgrade over Belzinkis anyways, and he's a reasonable price. Florida has the cap space. Now, Florida also just put Matt Tkachuk on long-term IR, which is not good. Not good for Matty T anyways, but it means they free up $8.5 million that they could potentially bring in a superstar at the trade deadline, a la what Vegas has done, a la what Tampa Bay did with Kucherov before they won their first cup. So good for Florida for bringing in Seth Jones, and great for Chicago. Chicago needed an upgrade over their goaltender, over Mrazek, desperately. And this pickup of Spencer Knight is absolutely huge. So a real nice move there by the Chicago Blackhawks. Now, if we start looking about who is most likely to be on the move, well, one of the top guys, of course, we've been talking about him in the chat, is Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen, one of these guys that Carolina is desperately trying to sign. O'Donnell, how's it going? Why Talk Ice Time? They've been doing a lot of traveling. They have been doing a ton of ice time, but a ton of traveling for sure, O'Donnell. But ice time is important. I happen to personally like looking at that ice time stat because I like to see who's leading this team. And here's Callie Yarncroc. Let's listen in.
It's been a while. Fun to be back. Hope we can get a little better here as the game goes on.
What did you miss most when you weren't playing?
It's so much fun to play, be around the guys, just being on the road, go for dinners and everything, be back on the ice. I missed everything about it.
Craig Berube, very excited to have you back because he feels like he can play you anywhere as well out on the ice. To have that kind of confidence from your coach with you coming back in this first game, just how does that help you moving forward?
Yeah, I the kind of player I've been my whole career, kind of play on different spots all the time. But of course, it's nice to hear that from the coach.
All right, well, hopefully the conditioning holds up for the rest of the game.
It's been all right so far. Thank you.
There we go. Callie Yarncroc's conditioning is a bit of a struggle, but he's hanging in there. Happy to be back on the ice. That's awesome. Elvina, if you search Samwelb B12 Experience, you will find us. If you really just search Samwelb B12, you'll find my account, the Samwelb B12 Experience, on Instagram. But one of the mods will drop that link in. You can also go to our website, samwelb12experience.com, click on the social page, and you can link to all of our social media directly from there. So yeah, going back to that, why talk about ice time? I love the ice time stat. I'm always curious to see what kind of time guys are playing and are they spreading it out amongst the team. A game like this where they have been traveling a lot, I would expect the ice time to be kind of evenly split, running all 4 lines, solidly. But they're not. You can see the guys that are eating up the big minutes, especially on the defensive side. They're certainly not running them even. So I'm always curious. Cowan had a Hattie last night. Oh, wow, Rick. He is just lighting it up. Everything Easton Cowan touches, it just turns special down in the minors. Now, the question is, can he do that up here when he comes to the big club? We saw in the preseason this year, Cowan struggled. He was not the same Easton Cowan we saw a year ago. I think he put a ton of pressure on himself to try and make this squad. But I think when he does come up, it is going to be very, very, very special. Tkachuk is the engine. He really is, Rick. I mean, he makes a big difference for that team. So we'll have to see how they perform without him. Are they going to miss him, or will they be able to figure it out? I mean, there's still a lot of great leaders in there. Barkov is a great leader. Sam Bennett's a good leader. There's still some engines that can drive that team, but they definitely are missing what he brings. How many F-bombs do you think Berube? I kind of see in this intermission, Berube is going in there with kind of the calm frustration, right? He's kind of like, he's giving it to them, but in a calm way, right? In a motivational way. If we go into the second intermission and it's still tied, then I think you see all the F-bombs. Then you come with the escalated voices and all that. But let's go back to these potential trade targets. So Mikko Rantanen is the one everybody's been talking about. Will he or won't he sign? What is going to be the deal with him? Will Carolina get something done? I don't know. The contract he's coming off of was about $9.2 million. Obviously, with the retention and everything, right now he's down to about 4.6. So at 9.2, you got to imagine he's looking kind of in that Matthews range, right? He's going to want that $13 million. So you certainly can't sign him and Marner. Would Rantanen be an upgrade over Marner? Well, that is certainly a very interesting conversation. He had 104 points back in 23-24, 42 goals, 62 assists. Obviously, this year it's split in his first 49 games with Colorado. He had 64 points. He has 6 points in 11 games with Carolina, so he's up to 70 points right now. A little behind Marner. I think Marner is at 71, 72, whatever it is. It would be very interesting. Definitely similar type players. But would you rather have Rantanen over Mitch Marner? Rantanen in the playoffs, and here now it's been a few years for Colorado, but in the playoffs, if we look back to what year is this? 18-19. He had in 12 games, he had 14 points, 6 goals and 8 assists. Yes, please. The next year in 15 games, he had 21 points. Yes, please. Then the next year in 10 games, he had 13. And then in 21-22, in 20 playoff games, he had 25 points. So he's been a phenomenal playoff performer. So I think that would be absolutely awesome. All right, thank you. I will check after the stream. So if that's something the Leafs could pull off, I mean, that would be absolutely incredible. I don't think anybody would say no. Now, it's going to cost them. If Toronto wanted to pull this off, it is going to cost them. So you got to think, what would the Maple Leafs do first? And let me put this out to you here in the chat. What would you prefer to do first? Would you go with Rantanen, or if you know you're going for Rantanen, you're giving up some prospects, you're probably going to be either losing him in the offseason, or if you sign him, you're losing Marner. So knowing those conditions, do you still go Rantanen, or do you go after Schenn and know it's not going to cost you nearly as much? You're still going to have room to sign Marner if you can get a deal done with Marner. It's an interesting conversation, and it's not one you can make a quick snap decision on, because there's serious implications moving down into the future. You think Colorado goes for Marner. And so, Matthew, that would be very interesting. I mean, if he went to Colorado, oh my goodness. Okay, so Jamie, if you don't trade him, and I agree, I don't think you have to trade him. If you go for Rantanen, you don't have to trade Marner. You just have to know you're not re-signing both of them in the offseason. So if you kept Marner, if you keep Marner now, would you be willing to risk losing him for free for nothing in the offseason? That's a big part of it. I don't see yeah, and they don't have to trade him, because they can still keep him right now. But knowing if they don't re-sign him, he's walking for nothing. That's what scares me. So Dennis says Schenn. Dennis says, you know what? Rantanen can go elsewhere. Let's keep Marner. Let's re-sign him. Let's bring in Schenn. Marner is a valuable asset for Leafs. He is, cartoons. Absolutely. Listen, he's going to be a 100-point player this year. He's top scorer. I think he's second in assists. I mean, he's crushing it. He's absolutely crushing it. But if you brought in Rantanen, he's a big asset too. So that's why it's not an easy decision. It's a very, very difficult decision, because obviously Carolina is going to want prospects, picks. You know, they're going to want to recoup what they lost when they traded him away. So very difficult. I don't know enough to make that decision, but the team management is what they're paid to do. Of course. He's getting re-signed. Troy's confident he's going to get re-signed. See, Darcy, I would have to say no to that trade. Huberdeau for me, and listen, I'm a Florida guy. I loved Huberdeau when he was on the Panthers. When Huberdeau went to Calgary, I think he's been a tremendous disappointment, a huge disappointment. I would not want to bring him over. I don't think he's the right kind of player that we need here. I see Randy, and go after Yanni Gordon. So Scott, that's somebody we haven't talked a lot about. We talked a lot about Yanni Gordon kind of months ago. Quite a long time ago. We haven't heard his name really mentioned at all recently. So that's interesting. You bring him back up. Don't think Marner is a playoff performer. No grit. And that comes into this as well. All right, Elvia, I'll take a look after the stream. It's hard for me to do with all the windows open and everything, but I will take a look after the stream if that's okay. Rantanen stay in Carolina. So Dennis, you think they're gonna come to terms? And I hope they do. I really, really hope they do, because it's so difficult when you shell out, when you make a big trade like that. First of all, when you're making the trade, the player's, an unrestricted free agent, and you're taking that risk if you can't get a deal done. And you hate to see it turn out like that. You hate to see a team saying, hey, we're going all in. We're trading a bunch of guys and picks. We're bringing this superstar in. We're going to make a push. And all of a sudden, they come in and they say, hey, we want to extend you. What is it going to cost? And I don't know what number he threw out, but whatever it is, kind of gave Carolina a little bit of sticker shock. And they're having some trouble sorting it out. But I hope they do get it sorted out. Maybe Brock Nelson. So I think Nelson is going to be on the move. I've heard Toronto has reached out inquiring about Nelson. I like Brock Nelson as a player. I don't think he's a right fit for Toronto. I don't think he's a right fit for our group. I'd like to see Kadri back here. Oh, Travis. See, Kadri, even though he's a little older, right, he still has some good hands. He can still score. He can still be physically dominant. He can throw some big hits around. The question surrounding Nazem Kadri is, is his heart still in it? Obviously, they're having some tough times in Calgary. They've had some struggles. They're outside looking in right now. It would be great to have him back. But yeah, Stefan, as you're saying, I don't really see that happening. I don't think Calgary is going to be selling. I think they're going to be in a dogfight. They're going to look to kind of get in and stay in. You'd be okay with the third line center. Yeah, and that's true too, right? When we're talking about third line center, there's not that same pressure, not that same expectation. So we do have to kind of lower our expectations a lot, and we have to look at what's out there. Besser. So I don't know if I would be willing to take on the likes of Brock Besser. Something about Besser would have me worried. He's a great player. He has the potential to be a great player. We should trade Ryan Reeves from Sam's. Jamie, I would trade Ryan Reeves for anybody. I don't see Ryan Reeves as a benefit. Yes, he's a physical, tough guy. He's only had one fight this year, and I think he becomes a defensive liability if he gets caught on the ice. So I don't think Reeves is going to be seeing a lot of action, especially down the stretch and into the playoffs. All right, let's get set. Next period is due up. Ready to play some hockey. This should be a good second period. If San Jose can keep it up, if the Sharks can keep playing the way they did, holy smokes, they were flying in that first period. Toronto, all the pressure is on the Maple Leafs right now. All the pressure is on this Maple Leaf team. Here we go. Puck is dropped and we are underway. Period number 2. Game on. Pontus Holmberg and picked for center from Mike McCarron. Interesting. Here's side of the net talking about Yarncroc. He has the puck back to the line, up to Timmins. Timmins is going to shoot. This one comes over to Kempf. Kempf, background for Yarncroc, going to cycle it for Connor Dewar. Dewar going to play this one down in the corner. Back to Timmins. Timmins, he's going to cycle, sending this down. Dewar misses it. He is going to go in after it, and the Sharks going to move this one up. RK, what's going on? Leafs should stand pat. RK thinks they're just going to be even, Steven, not make the move. That would be interesting, RK. I would like to see I'd like to see something happen. Would really like to see something get going.
All the teammates front row right there. But an 18-year-old kid in the National Hockey League, first time in Toronto playing against the Leafs. He's a Vancouver kid. But boy, he enjoyed that one, didn't he? He's having fun.
Oh, yeah, he sure is. He's making all the stuff.
All right.
Canadian stuff.
Let's go. Off the draw. This coming around. Sharks going to hammer this one around the boards all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call against the Sharks, so it's going to come right back. Leafs got to get a good start. They got to keep their feet working here, because if they don't, San Jose can turn on them real quick. By the way, our Upper Deck hockey cards, I mentioned it earlier, they are on the way to us. Once received, we're going to do a live box break. See if we can hit a Celebrini rookie Young Guns. Will we get a Mishikov? There's a big hit as Knives is sent to the ice. So make sure you have your notifications on, especially if you're a hockey card fan. We're going to break some boxes and see what we get. Matthews going to try and flip this one back. That gets intercepted. Matthews battling with a couple of Sharks here, and this is going to come all the way back to the line. Moving it ahead, Marner. He can't chuck it in. Back, this is going to be dumped in. That's going to be an offside as Marner was struggling there at the line. Just couldn't bring that in. Just couldn't drive it home. So they're going to go off. Top line is going to go off. And we'll see. Will we get line number 2 coming on? Or are they going to go right back with line number 3? What are they going to do? Would Pajot be a good fit? So, Travis, I'm a big fan of Pajot. So face off at center ice. He would definitely be able to fit in. He's got some grinding. Hey, Ron, if you want that, you can go elsewhere. This is how we do it here on our channel. This coming around, dumping it down, back in. And you're very polite there, Ron. Very nice of you. This coming in, and Tavares going to come in offside again. Another offside.
You know, the Leafs road trip you talk about, it just ended yesterday as I got home last night.
Ron, if you're still here, you go spend the money and you watch it where you want to watch it.
Doing laundry. Today, get ready to
Gotta hydrate. Gotta hydrate. Who opened hockey cards? I have 6 binders. Joshua, I love it. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Love my hockey cards. Off the draw, Nylander going to play this one in. Can't get it in deep. Sharks going to turn it around and bring it right back out. That's going to be another icing call, so it's coming right back. 2 minutes gone here in the period, and it's been whistle after whistle after whistle. Cartoons. That's funny. With a smile on my face. Here we go. Wenberg against Tavares in to take this draw.
It was a pretty good hit. I don't think he needed to fight, but he was willing to go, and I think there's many things Craig Berube likes about him. He competes.
Toronto going to win this. Bringing it around. Cycling. McCabe. McCabe looking, being pushed up against the boards. Trying to bring this one through. Big battle. Holmberg, nice job putting it back in the corner. Tavares, he can't catch up to it. This is going to be flipped all the way down. San Jose, nice little move. They get it, not deep though. Toronto going to come back the other way. Right, Danny? Like, hello. Explanation, please. This down at the line. Holmberg, oh, it's going to be another offside call. Another offside call. Trying to fire these guys up. Trying to fire these guys up. And they got nothing going. Nothing going at all right now. My goodness. Slow start, real slow start. Here we go. Off the draw. Toronto again. They lose this one. Sharks going D to D. Going to bank this one up the boards. Vlasic sending it down the ice. Stolarz is out. He's going to stick handle, and Stolarz gave it away. Coming right out in front. Good thing he got some help there from Bobby McMahon, able to flip that one out. My goodness. McMahon is going to bring this one in. Down in the corner. Vlasic again going to play it around as Domi comes in banging and crashing. Robertson going to play this one over to McMahon. He's going to dump this one in. Down around. Robertson going to cycle. He's out in front. Gave it to McMahon. Loses it. McMahon is struggling right now. Hey, Lincoln, what's going on? Welcome in. Damn. Here's Domi. Passing it in front of your own net. Never a good idea. Over to Robertson. Robertson going to feed this one back. Timmins looking up ice. Long pass misses McMahon. That's going to be an icing call against Toronto and coming all the way back. Jangy, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Toronto right now is certainly making things interesting. This is not the type of game we were anticipating. It's been a lot of games since Four Nation. Hey, it would like to sleep. It has. Right, Rick, we got to get something going. We got to get something going. Use weight shakers. Yeah, that's right, Rick. The shake weights. Man, those were awesome back in the day. Here's a shot, big block off the leg of the San Jose player. Kunin, I think, got a piece of that. And we got another Shark down. Is this Delandria in front? A couple Sharks taking some big whacks here. They're getting beat up pretty good physically. Oh, Delandria. Domi gets a stick right into Delandria's face. Right off the draw. The butt end just catches him, and Domi's going to go to the box yet again. Domi trying one of these swim moves, and the butt of the stick, he just whacked him right in the face. That hurts. Sasham, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Off the draw, winning this one back. Benoit going to put it around the boards. Marner getting it to the line, not out. Celebrini here, going to play this one across. Here's Will Smith. Wallman across. Sharks setting it up. Domi just makes some bad plays like that. Rick, he's just trying not to get traded, so he's showing that they shouldn't move him. He's trying to shake any interest off. Here's a long shot right on. Toronto trying with a shorthanded attempt. Marner calling for a change as he's going to hustle to the bench. And the Sharks bringing this one in. Back to McCabe. McCabe going to chip this one out. And Matthews sending it all the way down the ice. And here comes Nyes racing in. Nyes coming in on the forecheck. Georgiev coming way out of his net to protect it towards the corner of the ice. And the Sharks going to set it up. 1:10 to go here in the power play. Zoran, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. In over the line. Bringing it through. Dropping this one back. Tipped. Taking a look. Behind the net. Coming out in front. It's right there. And they can't get the shot off. Holy smokes. This is crazy. This is nuts. Back out in front.
Jake Wallman. Celebrini again. He'll dart. Think twice. Sing it for Smith. A shot off the stick of Matthews. And it comes out.
Big try. This coming around. Why is my phone not charging? This coming across. San Jose right back in. They're going to dump it in, trying to get this through. Let's go all the way down on Georgiev. He's going to hang on to it. So much for staying out of the box. I think we got to turn the hat around. I think that's the problem. We're going to turn the hat. It's going to turn the tides. It's like over the top when Stallone turns the hat around and gets that. Here's a blast, and that's going to be a nice stop. And it's going to deflect out of play. All right, we turn the hat around. That means we're turning the mojo around. We're going to turn this Leaf team around and get this one going. They gots to. Prediction: Leaf first goal will be scored by a player with his stick in his hands when the stick makes contact with the puck. Danny T, bank it. Bank it. That's right, Teresa. Her. Let's go. 2 seconds left on the power play. This is going to end. Toronto going to get it to the line. This shot is going to be blocked. There it is, behind the net. Power play is over, and it comes to Stolarz with the glove save. Nice job there from Stolarz. So now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. We're going to turn this one around. Leafs are about to get the mojo flowing. We can feel it. We can feel it. Let's make it happen. Channel members, drop those Leaf emojis. The Go Leaf Goes. Drop those in the chat. If you're not a channel member, drop that maple leaf in the chat. Or just put Go Leafs Go. Let's fire it up. Let's bring the virtual energy to the house. Can we not go back to wooden sticks? Oh, Lincoln, I wish. I love wooden sticks so much. I don't care if shots are 2 miles an hour slower. Bring back the wooden stick. Cunifero, Pajot, and Mayfield would be nice pickups. That's a lot of pickups. Off the draw. Down in the corner, going to bring this one out. Here come the emojis. Here they come. Bringing this one around. Behind the net, Leafs getting physical. Sharks back to the line. This is going to come out. Violin, how's it going? Welcome in. All the way down the ice, Georgiev going to play this one around. Tavares going to cut it off. Tavares flipping it in the slot. Knocked down by Nylander, and he puts it just wide. Holmberg going to keep this one into Tavares. Go to the front of the net, Holmberg. Here's the pass. It's bouncing. Holmberg, do your job. Kicking it around, one hand on the stick. Holmberg still with it. He's going back to the net. It comes in front. Tavares overskates it. Here's a flurry. Tavares back. Trying to put it over to Nylander. Holmberg in front of the net. Nylander going against Ferrero. Ferrero going to play this one around. Holmberg gets taken down. Holy activity, Batman. And a long pass is going to come all the way down. Stolarz is going to come out to play it. Leafs with a couple opportunities there. They're going to go change it up. Here they come again. Toronto on the rush. Long pass dumped in the corner. Marner coming in here after it, but he can't pick it up. Here come the Sharks getting it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Matthews over to Marner, dropping it around. Marner back to Matthews. He looks to Riley at the point. Riley, he's going deep. Riley in the corner, spinning around. Over to Matty Nyes. Matty Nyes fighting. Marner curling towards the front of the net. Matthews coming in to help him out. The skates are pushing this. It's sandwiched in between the skates. Little Oreo action going on there. Puck is playing the role of the filling. In the corner, this is coming free. Marner driving towards the net, and a quick stick there by Georgiev. It's still there. Matthews is jamming at it. And finally, they're going to cover it up. Holy smokes. Nick, what's going on? Welcome in. There we go. They're going to commercial break. I told you. All we had to do was turn the hat around, and 2 huge shifts by Toronto driving this one in, and they were pressing it real hard. That was a huge flurry of activity. Absolutely amazing. Wow.
Grit is about working hard, but with innovative towing technology, grit is also about working smarter. Toyota Tundra, the new definition of grit.
That was insane. Absolutely insane. Great effort there. Really good effort. Strong couple of shifts there by the Maple Leafs. That is exactly what they need to do. Holy mackerel. Keep going. Keep that pressure rocking and rolling. Need it, love it, got it. Wow. This is how Toronto should have been playing this whole game. They needed to come in. They needed to battle, and that is exactly what they just did. And they came very, very, very close. Charlie, how's it going? Welcome. And not going to lie, those few minutes stressed me out. Well, this is going to be a new ball game right now. They are all set. Jared, how's it going? It's Stellars. Stellars is in goal here tonight. Anthony Stellars getting the call of duty, and it was much needed. Over your head. Thanks, Rick. So, my goodness, they're coming back from commercial break. Let's go. Let's pick this one back up. Let's hope the Leafs can keep this one going. We need a shimmy. We need a shimmy. Get that shimmying going. Like that going. Ooh. I have more gas than the Leafs. Not the good kind, or is he? That's really funny. Guy, what's going on? Big D goal. Get us started. Go Leafs go. Let's do it, Guy. Let's do it. It's time. Third line on here for the Maple Leafs off the draw. Back. Trying to come over to McMahon. He's bobbling it. And the Sharks going to get it out. Leafs going to dump this one right back in. But it's going to be offside. D's Destinations coming in with the $5 super chat. Thank you, D's Destinations. Go Leafs, go. Let's go. Stick taps for D. That's what we do. We celebrate our super chats with some stick taps. Thank you, D. Much appreciated. This coming around, dropping this one in. Maybe Leafs need more beans. They need something. Celebrini going to whip this around the boards, trying to get this going across. At the side. Back up. Stolen. Toronto. Back to the line. Here's a shot by McMahon. It's blocked. Gets his own rebound. Backhand over the shoulder. Holy smokes, coming around. And that's going to be a penalty by the Sharks. So Toronto back to the power play. That's what you do. You keep grinding it out. You keep blasting it through. And you're able to draw a penalty. Now we can turn things around. Another opportunity with the man advantage. Stellars is definitely the captain price of the team, and Marner is the soap. That's funny. So Tyler Toffoli going to the box. Jim coming in with the Go Leafs go. Let's do it. Go Leafs go. With 11:54 here in this period. Got to make it happen. Off the draw, winning this one at the side. Chipping it back to the line. Tavares battling for it. Sharks have it. Tavares doing an excellent job. Finally, the Sharks come away with it, and they're going to flip this one down the ice. And that's going to be actually at a play. So this face-off should come right back in. San Jose is lucky they didn't get a delay of game on that one because they would have been down two men. But Tavares battling. I love Tavares' game this year. I love how he's playing with some edge. Playing really solid. So here we go, 1:47 to go. Just a couple of ticks off the clock. Face-off is in the San Jose zone. Matthews and Marner back at the line.
That's a big budget. Always have to point that out. And there's six
Come on, guys, drop the puck. Let's go.
Who have grown up in this area, in Ontario and the Toronto area. So exciting to be back here.
Let's go. Ref, you're taking too long.
At a premium here too in Toronto.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
All right, off the draw. Toronto's going to win this back. Comes to Marner. Marner, little move. Getting it up to Nylander. He's looking. Going to come back to Marner. Marner's going to rip it. They score! Toronto puts it in. John Tavares looks to get the deflection in the high slot. Darn, I was hoping this was going straight in. But JT is going to get the goal. We knew it was coming. All we had to do was turn the hat around. Great deflection by John Tavares. Holy smokes, what a goal. What a goal. Exactly, Richard. Finally. Finally. Great deflection. I really needed Marner to get that goal, but hey, that is a-okay. Tavares gets it. Wow. 1-0 Toronto on a goal by John Tavares. We'll get this updated in a moment here. Coming around back. Here's a long shot. Knocked down. San Jose trying to come right back. Toronto's going to steal up to McMahon. McMahon on his way. So it's from Marner. And are they going to give... Nylander does get an assist. There we go. We are flying out. Here they come. Breakaway. Great save as Domi tries to put it in on the breakaway. Toronto should look to the Kraken for defenseman Vince Dunn. Yeah, guy. Vince Dunn is a good pick. That's a good name. This coming around. Domi with a breakaway chance. Teresa's doing her happy dance. The boyfriend and the dog are looking like, what? Back to the line. Vlasic putting it in. This is going to be deflected just wide. Down in the corner. Here's the shot. Stolarz makes the save. Rebound at the side. They're banking on it. Sharks still with this one. Deacon around. Trying to come through. It's knocked down. It's a race. And Dewar cannot get there ahead of Jake Wallman. Wallman with some great speed there. There, Cartoons is up and dancing. Everyone's up and dancing. See what happens with the goal? Can really turn things around. Yarncroc trying to bring this one in, and the Sharks going to bat it around by him. Here come the Sharks. Long shot, and that's going to be deflected up and at a play off of Stolarz' stick. Holy smokes. Excellent work, JT. They're going to a commercial break. Excellent work there by Tavares. Tavares was one of those guys. He's in front of the net, always the right place at the right time, stick out. The shot came through. He just reached out and absolutely tipped that one through in a fantastic deflection. I mean, that was wild. That is exactly what we hoped we would get. So way to go, John Tavares. I tell you, ever since they took this guy's C away, he has been magic. He's been really good. And of course, ever since we turned the cap around, they've been doing great stuff as well. Gosh, we love our hockey. These guys are flying high. Let's go again. Welcoming everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here today to bring you the Maple Leaf Sharks action. It's always a lot of fun. We always have a good time, so we appreciate you hanging out with us, giving us a chance to entertain and have some fun. The good old hockey game. All right, let's take a look here. Boom. Hopefully they can keep pressing. Hopefully they can keep firing on all cylinders. This is just what they need to do. So they're going to come back from commercial break. So Tavares was there, of course. Matthew Knies was there as well. So it makes you wonder, if Tavares didn't get his stick on it, would this have been tipped in by Matthew Knies? I mean, it was so
He's just
close.
so good in transition, and it's a shot from the point.
So close. And then Domi's breakaway chance. He goes backhand, and Georgiev with a nice stop there on Domi. Domi needs to get a better job. He needs to get himself going.
Nice job by Georgiev on that one.
Bringing this one around yesterday afternoon. Oh, Randy, we had a little A&W yesterday afternoon. Sasham, it was crazy. It was nuts. Absolutely a crazy, crazy game. This out at the side. Going to bring this across. Here comes Toronto again on the move. What a stick handle there by Nyes. Nyes going to dump this one down in the corner. Coming around behind the net. There's a little bump up. Nyes still digging. Tavares is there. Trying to fish this one out. Still digging. Still battling. Matthews in here. Behind the net, Marner comes down. Chuck, what's going on? Welcome in. Still digging. Finally, it's going to come free. This coming around at the side. Here come the Sharks. Going to chip this one up the middle. Best game you can name. There you go, guy. Absolutely. A good old hockey game as Myers takes a bump. This going to move it across. All the way down into the Shark zone. They're going to go switch it up. 15-9 the shots on net right now. Hard to believe in this period with just under 9 minutes to go. 5 shots by Toronto, only 2 for the Sharks. Toronto's going to steal. It's a race. Nylander coming in. He knocked it down. There's an empty net. He can't pull the trigger. Down to Tavares. Tavares to Nylander with a shot. That goes wide. Side of the net. Holmberg going to pick it up. Holmberg, he's taking a look. Feeds us back to the line. Timmins across. Down low. Holmberg, side of the net, and he's going to curl around behind. Holmberg setting it out in front. Nobody's there. Back to Holmberg in the corner. To Nylander. Nylander taking a look. He's going to cycle. Nylander going to Holmberg. It hits his skate and goes wide. No penalty there as Holmberg was all tied up. Tavares, he's coming around. Has it picked off his stick. Now it's the Sharks' turn. San Jose going to bring this down the ice, and they're going to roll it in the corner. Holy smokes. Rick, not really. A lot of the snow has melted, thank goodness. We're supposed to get a huge rainstorm tomorrow, and that should take away whatever's left. And yes, just Randy, just outside of Toronto. Here comes Robertson, head down. He's dealing through. Floor without Tkachuk will hurt them winning games. I agree, Randy. It is a big blow to this team. Here come the Sharks. Back up. Graf, he's coming down low. Tries to feed it in for Grundstrom. Trying to come back in front. Can't do it. Panthers are up 2 over the Lightning. Thank you, Matthew. I haven't checked the out-of-town scores. We'll do that at the intermission. We'll go through the scoreboard and take a look at what's doing. Here's Ekman Larson cycling around up to Matthews. Matthews, long pass, hitting Domi. Domi coming in. Robertson going to go change. Everyone's going to go change. Here's a bump. Mixed up lines right now. Marner coming in on the forecheck. They're going to go D to D. Sharks being watched closely. Long pass misses everybody. They say no icing call. How was that not icing? And it's going to come back to Marner. Marner to Matthews, cut into the middle. He can't pull the shot off. Going to feed this back down for Nyes. He misses. Myers going to hold it in back over to Matthews. Marner at the side of the net. Matthews cycling around. He can't even shake off the Sharks right now. Ferrero was all over Matthews. Puck coming back down. Nyes going to put his man into the boards. And the Sharks going to move this across. Here's Celebrini. A long pass up. Going to walk through, trying to turn the corner on McCabe. McCabe puts this guy into the boards. Coming right out in front of the slot. Nye's going to play it around. And Marner's going to kick this one out. It's a race. Marner is trying to chase this one down. He's not going to catch Liljegren as Marner's at the end of his shift. Wallman going to move this one up across. Holy smokes. Background trying to get through. Wenberg from the Seattle Kraken is where Wenberg came from. Bolts have been on fire. Yes, Asham, they have. They've been doing a really, really good job. This is going to be flipped up and all the way down the ice. Sharks trying to get in here. Stolen by Nylander. And he has it taken away at the last second. Off the glass, this is going to come out. Sharks really can't get anything going. Player misses the empty net. Hang on, here come the Sharks. Going to put that wide. Pays the bar tab. Exactly. This over the line for Nylander. Nylander taking a look. He's going to make a nifty little move. Again, another shot. And that gets knocked down. Tavares back to the line. Holmberg is waiting for it. He's being pushed out of the way. Over to Tavares. Dropping this one for Myers. Myers shot. It hits Holmberg in the chest. Holmberg is slowly making his way off after being hit. Here's a shot. That one is stopped by Georgiev, just barely. Toronto continuing to cycle, really putting a lot of pressure, feeding it out in the high slot. Here's a shot that gets knocked down. A backhand shot by Connor Dewar, and a nice save. Holy smokes. Excellent couple of shifts here by Toronto, all over the place. They were wheeling and dealing. They're going to go to commercial break as Nylander with chances, Holmberg with chances, Connor Dewar with chances. And how are we sitting at only a 1-goal game? 1-0 Toronto. I'm shocked, absolutely baffled. Stellaris needs to play against Vegas. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Vegas is going to be Wednesday night. It's a late game, 10 o'clock Eastern time. It's a late one as they head down to Vegas, starting that little West Coast trip. Although the players must love going there. I know they don't have a ton of time in the city, but even just being there, being in that atmosphere, being in that vibe is so good. And of course, I'm sure they have some good places. But if it's your turn to pick up the restaurant tab and you're in Vegas, you don't want that game. That's not the tab you want to pick up. Time zones. Why is it always time zones? Yes, Dallas. We know that all too well, and we will again. Coming up next year for the Olympics over in Italy. We're going to have some late hockey games, but it's going to be a ton of fun. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe. We absolutely love our hockey. We do a variety of games just in this same style. We like to call them. We like to have a whole lot of fun while we're calling them. We like to cheer on these teams, and it's going to be a fun stretch right through to the playoffs. Of course, come playoff time, we'll be streaming all kinds of games, so we will have you covered all the way through. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here, and thanks for hitting that subscribe. Make sure you do set your notifications, though. That is very, very important as we're coming back from commercial break. Kevin, what's going on? Welcome in. The hotels comp your meals. Only if you play enough. And that's right, Sash. And the community is super cool. Love this community. Some great people in here. And some great hockey conversations. All right, so we got 4:38 to go here in this period. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Yeah, the chat is amazing. That's what this channel, big part of this channel is all about, the chat. Coming in front from Matthews, rips it from the hash marks. And a nice stop there by Georgiev. Matthews meant business, but he could not beat Georgiev. Sharks bringing this one around. Still with it is Zetterlund. Going to drop this around. Wenberg trying to play it in front. Marner from his knees. Going to pick this one up. He's going to drop it back. Now gets it returned. Here comes Marner. Marner going to carry this one up, feeding it in for Matthews. Matthews cutting through, taking a look. Marner cycling around behind him. Marner's going to get the puck, leaving it here for Myers. Myers down low. McCabe with it. McCabe is playing forward. He's going to cycle this one for Matthews. Matthews getting cut off. Nye's in there as well. In front of the net is Nylander. He's going to go in the corner to help out as Wenberg is going to pull this one away. Holy smokes. I completely forgot the clocks changed. They changed this weekend? Oh my goodness. I didn't know that. Thomas, what's going on? Well, wouldn't that be something? Mr. Dodge, how's it going? Best video chat, Mr. Dodge. Not when I come in. Here's the pass across up to Nylander. Big Willie bringing it in. That's going to be knocked down. Flipped up and all the way down the ice. Toronto backing up. Myers going to play it across. Toronto trying the far side. Here comes Tavares. He's going to chug it in over with Holmberg. Holmberg played it back to the line. Here's Timmins. He shoots. Holmberg gets knocked out of the way, and he couldn't grab that rebound. Here's another pass. This one coming in. Stolen here by Holmberg. Holmberg cutting to the middle. Holmberg still with it. Looking for a shot. He's going to throw it towards the net. Didn't miss by much. Timmins pinching up. He's going to come to Robertson with a shot. And that's going to go up and out of play with 2:44 to go here in period number 2. Unbelievable. Matthews had a great opportunity. Holmberg has had some chances. Nylander's had some chances. Up to 9 shots now for Toronto in this period. Only 2 shots for the San Jose Sharks. 2 shots in this period. Jessica Campbell, a great story. Oh yes, Edward. She's doing such a great job. And you know, I'm very, very happy for her. All the way down, this is going to be no icing call as San Jose with speed is Groff, beats everybody back, beats out the icing. Just feeding it to the line, going to be, nope, they keep it in. San Jose doing a nice job. Side of the net, taking a look, trying to feed it in front. They do, but Toronto's going to take it away. They use the boards, and this is going to come out and down the ice. Holy smokes. San Jose is upping the tempo here, really pushing the pace. But a little too much as that's going to be an icing call.
They want to take this place from us.
They're going to have a little in-stream ad. That's crazy. I mean, San Jose, just when you thought they couldn't get any faster, they keep pushing that tempo. And good for the Sharks. Toronto's got to stay on their toes now. They really got to watch.
Ryan Warsofsky continues to call over and over again. He beat out that icing on the last play. A guy in San Jose they view really highly.
Go Sharks, go. Dropping that redemption in. Off the draw, back to the line. Shot, side of the net. Matthews over to Marner. Marner back to Matthews. He turns, sending it into Nyes. To Marner. Marner trying to make a move. They're trying to get too close to the net. Sometimes you just got to shoot. Toronto is moving the puck, but they're not getting in a good shooting spot. Here's McCabe. He's going to put it towards the net. That's deflected up and out of play. Holmberg and Robertson are definitely upping their values. Yeah, Travis, they couldn't be getting hotter at a better time. I mean, they are really improving their value. Holmberg has 4 goals in his last 5 games. I think, what does Robertson have, 3 in his last 5? I mean, they're playing really, really good. Kevin, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Really, truly appreciate it. Thank you for helping us grow, and welcome to our community. If you're not subscribed, be like Kevin. Smash that subscribe. Off the draw, coming back to the line. Here's Ekman Larsson with a blast. That one gets blocked and knocked down. Side of the net, Holmberg trying to get in here, fighting with Dellandrea, and this is going to come out. Alexander, I know we got to get them going. Holmberg going to bring this one all the way back. He's going to turn the corner. Holmberg with speed. He's going to carry this one up. Holmberg coming through. He gets upended, does a little spinorama in the air, and the Sharks are going to go to the box. Toronto back to the power play. Great rush there by Holmberg, and way to draw the penalty. Wow, that was huge. Holmberg came in. Dellandrea gives him a shove from behind, and then it's Kunin who gets the stick in front of him. So are they going to give this to Dellandrea or Kunin? Who's going to be the guilty party? It must be Dellandrea because Kunin is standing in front of the bench. I got Austin Matthews' next goal. No glaze on the power play. Have you heard of this Leafs pub in Vancouver? It's called Regal. BC, I have not heard of that one. It is going to be Kunin. Okay, so Kunin makes his way into the box. I keep my heads up until Leafs score. Your hands up. Here they come off the draw. Nylander with a quick shot. That one doesn't miss by much. This coming around to the side, and the Sharks going to clear this one all the way down. Marner back to pick it up. He's going to work this ahead. Driving this one. Driving this one. Last minute. Here's a shot. Nylander putting it to Matthews, back to Marner. Side to Tavares. Shoot that, Mitchie. He does. And that's knocked down. Good blocker save. And this is going to be cleared up and down. 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds. You want my hands up until they score? Here's a shot, and that one's going to be kicked out. Do I have to keep my hands up while they're at a whistle, or can I put them down? I can't hold my hands up for so long. Good attack here by the Maple Leafs. Good drawing. I mean, they're getting some chances. They're starting to get some shots. Some good looks. Georgiev is actually playing some good hockey right now. Georgiev is having a better performance than I expected tonight.
Matthews is in that one
Off the draw, this coming around behind. Excuse me.
But the Sharks had taken it away.
All the way down the ice. Stolar's going to hang on to it. 22 seconds to go. 1 minute left to go in the power play. Yeah, right? All the blood rushes from my hands. Here comes Tavares. Tavares in, playing it back. Marner, he's coming through. Side of the net for Tavares. He's waiting. Side for Matthews. He shoots. It's there. They score. It's our player of the game, Matthew Nyes. There it is, our red light player of the game. Matthew Nyes just puts this one in. A huge effort, a huge feed. Austin Matthews in front. Matthew Nyes just scoops this one in. And because it's Matthew Nyes, we have a special twist of fate. We're going to slice and dice for Matthew Nyes. Not only do you get the red light, you get the lightsaber. Matthew Nyes, we're cutting you up. Matthew Nyes, nicely done. Excellent play there from Nysy. Right at the end of the period. Again, not a buzzer beater like the other night, but Matthew Nyes puts this one home. Big, what's going on? Welcome in. Nyes is on fire, and I was going to pick him to score, and I didn't think he was going to do 2 in a row. Let's go to the intermission. That was huge. All right, here we go. Let's bring up these stats. There we go. So this was the this is the Yoda lightsaber. It's the Yoda one. It's green. You can't really see it because there's a green screen, but it's the Yoda lightsaber. So yeah, it's the Yoda saber, and gotta bring it out for Matthew Nyes to slice it and dice it because hey, he deserves it. Way to go, Matthew Nyes. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. All righty, now let's look at this. 20 shots for the Maple Leafs. Wow, 10 for the San Jose Sharks. 10. The Sharks only had 3 shots in that third period. Holy cow. I mean, another, not quite a buzzer beater, but another one at the end, able to jam this one home. JD, nicely done. Nicely said. When you take a look, 14 hits for Toronto, 20 for San Jose. San Jose really coming out playing physically. Rick, this is the, it's the Disney replica. So this is from Disney World. They had the Yoda lightsaber kit. You can tell the handle is teeny weeny because Yoda is pretty teeny. But yeah, not plastic, but it is the Disney version of the sabers. So is pretty cool. When 900 years you reach, look as good you will not. One can only hope. How old is Nyes? I Google it, but I know you know. I think Nyes is like, he's only like 22 or something like that. He's young. I'll tell you right now. Matthew Nyes getting that goal from Matthews and Tavares. So Nysy is, there you go, 22. He's 22 years of age. Lucky guess, I say. All right, let's keep going with these stats. 26-13. Leafs are slaughtering in the face-off circle. What is that, like 64%? It's absolutely crazy. 2 for 4 on the power play. That's going to really help bolster their number. That's a great number. 0 for 2 on the penalty kill. Giveaways, though. This is something we got to talk about. 13 giveaways for Toronto, 10 for San Jose. The last game against Pittsburgh, they had like 20-something giveaways. It was really, really not good. The giveaway number, they have an issue with, for sure. 2 points for Tavares. Tavares had the first goal. So 2 points for Tavares, 1 point for Marner, 1 point for Nylander, 1 point for Matthews, and of course 1 point for Nyes. Toronto's got to figure out this giveaway number. Luna, hello there. Good to see you. welcome in. It's these giveaway numbers have to change. This is something where it's bad. I mean, when you give up, we're through 2 periods and you have 13 giveaways. You can't do that in the playoffs. You need to play tight. You need to really tighten up and play well, or these games will get away from you. 6 takeaways for Toronto, 2 for San Jose, and the Sharks with 16 block shots, 9 block shots for Toronto. Toronto typically does a really good job blocking shots, but in this case, there aren't that many shots to block. Turnover, yeah, Nick, it really does. Turnovers really, 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 really can mess you up, and it can cost you games. And as we're going down in the stretch, that is something they're going to have to watch, because you cannot go against some of these top teams and turn the puck over 13, 15 times in 2 periods. They will eat you alive if you do that. All right, let's take a look. Going around the horn. Wow, Ottawa and Washington all tied up at 4s going into, it's going to go to overtime. So, wow, we might have to tune in and listen to that. Big points on the line for the Ottawa Senators. Montreal is up 3-2 over Buffalo. So, big points for Montreal. They're playing for that. The Rangers, who have a chance, they're up 3-0 over the Islanders. Panthers 2-1 over the Lightning. That game is pretty close. Blackhawks and Kings 1-1. That game is pretty close. Wow, really, really close games all over the place. But we're gonna tune in. I think we're gonna listen to a little bit of this Ottawa Washington game. I think we got to see, as this is going to overtime. Did Ovechkin score? You read my mind. I was just clicking in to take a look. There is no goal by Ovechkin. Connor McMichael's got one. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Tom Wilson. And then Shane Pinto, Claude Giroux, another for Pinto, so 2 for Pinto. Fairvey has the last goal for Washington, and Brady Tkachuk, the last goal for Ottawa. So this one is going to overtime. Let's see if I can I do that through here? No, I got to do that through here. Let's go here. Because this is a big game going to overtime. This is huge points for Ottawa. Huge points if they can find a way to pull off this big win. All right, let's give me a moment. Where's this volume here? Bring this. Okay, let's bring this up. And now let's go here. Let's see what we got. Okay, as soon as this starts up, we'll call this one overtime. Some bonus coverage here. Ottawa and Washington. We'll wait for overtime to get started. But this is huge for the Senators. Huge. I mean, they're battling for their life. They can't afford to lose points. They need to win as much as they possibly can. So this is going to be a big one. Washington, they won the first matchup. Ottawa won the second matchup, and here we are in the third. So 5 minutes. Will it be Ovechkin?
We're underway with the play-by-play. Here's Dean. Shot attempts, by the way, through 60
Here's
minutes.
some overtime.
79-63 favoring Ottawa.
So out there for Ottawa is Tkachuk, Stützle, and Sanderson. And here's Dubois to the line for the Caps. Carries it in. Takes it to the net, to the corner, turns back. Here's Protest back at the point. Picks it up and lays it back out to center as the Caps start changing. They started the game, or started the overtime with 3 forwards.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the video for it,
There's a shot
so I can call it.
Dubois' shot doesn't
Gotta
get
see
there.
if I get this.
Back out to center they come.
My computer's being so slow.
Tom Wilson with it now. He's got a Gordie Howe hat trick tonight.
Gordie Howe hat trick for Tom Wilson. Can't say I'm surprised.
Leaves it for Ovechkin. Here's Ovechkin to the Ottawa line and in. Gets in, winds, doesn't fire. Takes it wide.
Where is
Swings
this?
in behind the net. Sanderson stays on him. He drops it
I gotta
off for
find
Wilson. Here's Tom Wilson with it. Wilson back to the point. Lays it across for Chychrun. Chychrun back out to center.
All right, here we go.
have not yet had possession here in the overtime period.
All right, here we go. Now we got this one up here. 3:34 to go left. 3:34 to go here in Ottawa. 4-4. They are all tied up. Huge points. Huge. Off the draw, Washington's going to win this one. They're going to send it back to the line. The quality of this video feed, because I got so much open on my computer, isn't great. So it's going to be hard to see. Nick calls it empty netter for the bread man. All right, here we go. Over the line. Here's a long shot that's going to go around behind the net. Trying to pick this one up. Ottawa, long pass. That one's intercepted. And we got a penalty? So Pierre-Luc Dubois, a bad line change. And we're getting a too many men on the ice penalty. Oh my goodness. Too many men on the ice for the Washington Capitals. Mr. Dodge, it is 9:27. 9:27. Unbelievable. The Capitals taking a penalty, so that's going to become 4-on-3 right now. Power play for the Senators. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. We thought this game was wild. So they play 4-on-3. They don't go from a 3-on-3 to a 3-on-2. They put an extra man on, so it's going to be a 4-on-3. Let's see if they can pull this one off. Lots of ice out there. 3:11 to go. By the way, if you want to become a channel member, if you click at the bottom, the little super chat $sign, you can join and check out our different membership packages. We do a lot of post-stream member-only streams. We have lots of perks for our channel members. And here we go, Stützle on the power play. He's going to carry this one back to Sanderson at the line. Up to get Batherson, back to Sanderson. Brady's in front, shot right on. And a nice save there. Ferravari's going to hang on to that one. Colin Pinto for the winner. Yeah, Randy, Bobby's been okay, but he's slowed down lately. A nice shot. Brady Tkachuk doing a good screen job. He turned, and it was Thompson. Thompson who turned and made the save. Farabee kind of knocked that down, helped screening him in front. Brady off the draw. He's going to get pushed down. Senators coming away with it. Back to Sanderson. Sanderson. Stützle. Stützle. Going deep, trying to draw men away. Back to Sanderson. Sanderson to Stützle. They're going to switch spots. Back around to the side. Here's a blast. Great save in front. It's open. Oh, they go to pass it across, and they couldn't shoot. They had a wide open net. The Senators were that close. Another blast, and that one misses the net. Tkachuk is going for it. They're going to hold this one in. Putting it over to Batherson. He's going to send it to the line for Sanderson, to Stützle. They've come so close. Ottawa looking to score in overtime on the power play. Here's another blast with Brady right in front, and the Capitals going to pick up the loose puck and clear it down the ice. 2:10 to go in overtime. 54 seconds left on the power play. Stützle going to carry this one up and bring it in. They had an empty net, but they couldn't score. Sanderson to Batherson, back to Sanderson. Cross ice. Stützle to Batherson. He shoots, and that's an easy glove save for Thompson. Holy smokes. Ottawa, what a glorious opportunity they had on the power play, and they just couldn't put this one home. Oh my goodness. They should have just shot it. They tried to go pass across to get a clear shot at the empty net, but with the goaltender out, sometimes you got to just shoot it. You can't get too fancy. So face off, still in the Capital zone. Sen's going to win this one back. Shabbat playing it up to Giroux. Playing it across to Shabbat. Taking a look. Shabbat again. Going to play it across. Here's the shot, looking for the deflection in front. Back to the line. Over to Shabbat. He's going to shoot, and another glove save. Holy smokes. Yeah, Nick, too many passes. Lots of passes. 1:25 to go in the Senators' overtime. Absolutely wild. absolutely wild. This is crazy. 1:25 to go. 14 seconds left on the power play. Brady in to take the draw, the first unit back on. And the Capitals going to win this. They're going to flip this one all the way down the ice. This should just about do it. Sanderson is going to turn. 5 seconds left with the man advantage. Going to play this one up. Here's Brady. Brady at the line. Going to swing this one in. Missed his intended target. And that's going to do it. Power play is over. They were not able to score even though they had a couple of chances. Capitals on the move. Ovechkin with the puck. Here comes Ovi. He's going to set up. Here's a shot. And that's going to sail over the net. Last minute, Brady Tkachuk is going to get bumped. 2-on-2 as Stützle's going to bring this one up. Nope, his other man is going to head off. Stützle curling around behind the net. Still with it. Reinforcements coming on now. Ottawa has too many men on the ice. Oh, no, excuse me. It's 4-on-4 because the penalty expired. I was like, why do they have 4 guys on? In the corner, 30 seconds to go. Capitals with it. They're going to carry this one down. Going to drop this one back. Here comes the Capitals into the Ottawa zone. Carrying it down, 20 seconds. Clock is ticking across. Here's a shot. Nice little save. Sen's going to play this to the line. Not out. Norris trying to dig this one. Trying to force it out. Here comes help. Here's a rush. Is that Pinto? Dubois. Nice play on Pinto. Able to set a pick. Not let him get that puck. And this game is going to a shootout. Oh my goodness. Ottawa and Washington going to a shootout. Absolutely crazy. Crazy action going on here. They desperately need this. The Capitals, not so much. The Senators need this. Now, they picked up 1 point tonight. So they're sitting 1 point back of Detroit right now. They can tie Detroit if they can win this in the shootout. Holy smokes. Getting some bonus coverage right now. This is absolutely wild. Let's see. We got 1:34 to go left in this intermission. We will switch back. But let's see what happens with the shootout. Let's get the shooters going. Let's see something happen. Let's see it. Let's see it go. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that so very much.
For the shooters.
So, who's going to be the first shooter? Ovechkin had a chance. He came close.
Tim Stützle's 1 for 2.
Hey, Sam, welcome. Hope you're doing all right.
You generally want your best shooter.
All right, so it looks like Washington is shooting first. Olmark is in goal. On Ovi for the win. Do you think he'll be a shooter here in the shootout?
Jake Sanderson's been so good.
Let's go. Let's get this going. Come on. We got our third period is going to start up here momentarily. We got to see.
So the Capitals will go first.
Capitals going to shoot first.
Ottawa trailed this game.
Dubois is on the ice.
Past the midway point of the second period.
Somebody want to get on the ice?
Who's going to shoot first?
Dubois.
Oh, pardon me. Dubois.
Okay, Dubois is going to make his way over. Here we go.
Right, so
first shooter for the Washington Capitals. Best of 3. Here comes Pierre-Luc Dubois. Going to carry this one going to the far side of the ice. Cutting towards the middle. Little deep across. And Olmark is going to make that save. Nice job there. Nice job there. Unbelievable. Here we go, Batherson. Batherson next up. Here he comes. On the move. Batherson cutting towards the middle. Going backhand and a nice save. That one is cut down. Wow. Noah, how's it going? Another Rangers win. There you go.
Angles are different. This is usually over the blocker. Harder to elevate. He catches that behind him.
Unbelievable. Great glove save. We're going to, let's take a peek. Third period is about to start. We're moments away. Here comes the next shooter for Washington. Shootout here. Washington and Ottawa, and another great save. That's 2 stops. Ottawa's going to be up to shoot.
Carlson likes to go to his back, and he's got that long stick.
We're keeping an eye. The third period is just about to start. We're going to watch this last shooter, and then we're going to switch back over to the Leaf game. Here comes Stützle. Stützle on his way. He's cutting in near side. Now he's cutting back across. Going high, and another glove save. All right, we're going to have to watch in the standings to see what it's going to be, because this one is just about ready to come back. So let's switch over and get set for third period action. Toronto in San Jose. I know the way to San Jose. We're going to keep an eye on this score. David Kempf off the draw. This is going to back it up. So, of course, we had that goal right at the end of the second period again. Matthew Nyes was able to give Toronto a 2-goal lead. His 24th goal on the power play from Matthews and Tavares. All right, digging this one free. Toronto going to come away with it. All the way back. 4-0 Rangers picking up the shutout tonight. No, is it Shesterkin in net, I assume? And didn't they, Jonathan Quick had a shutout the other night too. Going back-to-back shutouts, is that what happened? Here comes San Jose working in, and it looks like Washington has won. Washington has beat Ottawa in the shootout. So a little bit of a disaster finish there for the Sens, but at least they were able to pick up a point. He was. All right, thank you, Nick. And the question, Gordie Howe hat trick. It's a goal and assist in a fight, all in the same game. A goal and assist in a fight. That's the Gordie Howe hat trick. Matthew Nyes back. Going to play this across for Tavares. Tavares cycling down low. Still with this. He's going to bank it off the boards to Nylander. Nylander, he's curling. Holmberg in front of the net. Nylander tried to get fancy. Had it taken away. And this coming. We all agree that Marchand played well in the Four Nations, but are upset that he got hurt. Rick, so upset. I'm tearing. I'm so upset. This coming across. Here come the Sharks. Long pass, working up near side, trying to cut in. That's Toffoli. Toffoli getting stopped at the Leaf blue line. Leafs better not just sit back and waste some clock time, because if the Sharks strike, you don't want to get caught flat-footed. Here's a shot. That one's going to go behind. Stolarz. Oh, no. San Jose. Oh, Stolarz. He made the stop. He didn't see where the puck was. There was a wide empty net. And Thompson's going to come across and absolutely bury this. Wayne, no goals for Ovi. No goals for Ovi. Eminem, what's up? Welcome in. Unbelievable. The San Jose Sharks. Thompson fires this one in as Stolarz realized where the puck was. He was late coming across. Not a great goal to be given up. Just as I'm saying, I hope they don't sit back. Of course, they end up sitting back, and San Jose gets one back on the board. Oh, my goodness. This coming down. It's an Ontario boy that puts it in. So, hey, at least he gets to do it in front of his home crowd. My goodness. Come on, Leafs. Got to get two more. Got to get two more. I still need Holmberg and Marner to score. I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, my goodness.
Early on in periods, too, everything.
Yikes. I'm just waiting for them to post this goal. Want to make sure I get all the stats correct.
Little bit of an overslide from the goaltender takes full advantage.
Thompson's third goal of the season from Alexander Wenberg and William Eklund at 2:23. And Hicks, somebody up here.
So Wenberg.
The Sharks need one early in the third period.
They were right.
Yikes.
I don't know who it was, but I heard it.
Wenberg and Eklund.
I never know who's speaking at what time. Now,
Here we go. Toronto, you got to pick it up. It's going to be an offside call at the line. Oh, my goodness. Let's go, Leafs. Time to get things back up. Joshua, it's Jack Thompson. Jack Thompson got the goal from Wenberg and Eklund. It hit off the boards, and it went behind the net. Stolarz was looking to his right, and the puck came out on his left. And Thompson shot it, and as Stolarz turned his head, tried to reach across with his leg to block it in time. Could not do it. Travis, I think so too. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's go. We need to make this happen. This coming down the ice. Riley with it behind the net. He's going to turn around. Riley up the middle. David Kemp has it. He's going to play this ahead. Here's Dewar. Little drop pass. Nice move. Coming out around the side. Yarncroc feeding this back to the line. Here's a shot. That one goes wide. Dewar can't grab it off the boards. He's going to get this, though, as San Jose tried to bring it out. And now a second effort they do. Len, what's going on? Welcome in. This around behind. Jake McCabe with it. McCabe. He's going to set up behind the Toronto net. Taking a long look. Now he's going to play it up. This is going to be deflected all the way down the ice. Nyes is racing, but it's going to be an icing call against Toronto. Yikes.
FanDuel is the home of the NHL same game parlay.
Toronto's got to do a better job than that. Just as I was saying, not to sit back. Not to sit back. What happened? They sit back.
We get situated here for this draw.
Here we go. Off the draw. Let's do it again. Let's go, Leafs. You're going to play this one back to the line. Side of the net. Another shot. That one was close. Too close for comfort. Celebrini there. He spins. Coming across ice. Great shot and a nice save by Stolarz as Will Smith tried to get jiggy with that one. This coming up. Here comes Marner. Marner going to flip it ahead to Nyes. Matthews breaking towards the net, but Nyes couldn't catch up to the puck. Will Smith can't get it on the other side. Please keep sitting back, Leafs. Here comes Matthews. Matthews dropping it off. Marner, a long shot. And that's deflected up and out of play. My goodness. Celebrini really coming through. San Jose starting to put the pressure on right now. They had 3 shots in the entire second period. They have 3 shots right now. Toronto does not have a shot in this period. Excuse me. They got to get this going. Like, let's go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Leafs. Tavares playing this one back to the line. Here's a long shot that's going wide. Nylander going to pick it up. Willie over to Tavares. Tavares shoots. Blocked. Still cycling around. That's taken away. San Jose back to the line. Riley to Holmberg. It's tipped behind him. Holmberg with it. He takes it into the corner, being pressed up on by Ferrero. Doing a nice job. Now it's taken away, and here come the Sharks ripping it along the boards. Riley can't hold it in, and this coming all the way down the ice. Here's Stolarz going to play it up. Nylander, cross ice. Here's Ekman-Larsson bringing it in. Stopping, popping. Holmberg cutting towards the middle. He blows a tire and goes down. Sharks turning and coming right back the other way into the Leaf zone. 14:45 to go in this third period. Long pass up for Nylander. Willie cycling in front for Domi, and that doesn't connect. Down around behind, Domi chasing Sturm. Sturm going to try and cycle. Domi still working behind the net there. Vlasic is going to pick it up. He's going to go high off the boards. Comes out to Timmins. Connor Timmins trying to make a little move, trying to get a little nifty. Going to bank this one through. Domi, a little slide on his backside. Domi is slow to get up, and he's heading towards the bench. Domi shaking up on that play. Bobby McMahon in the corner. He's going to take this, feeding it across. That's knocked down. McCabe coming up. He can't get there. Toronto able to hold this one in. Goes around behind Georgiev. Kemp in there. He's going to try and press up on it. Trying to dig this free. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Knocked down. Toronto grabbing this one again. Yarncroc fighting off his man. Getting it to Kemp to the line. Shot's going to get knocked down. Connor Dewar in the slot. He can't turn and shoot. They're going to go off the boards and all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call against the San Jose Sharks. Holy smokes. Not exactly sure. Oh, Domi took a sweep of the leg. Domi went down hard on his back. He kind of slid across the ice. So a little reverse sweep of the leg there, taking Max Domi out. And he was kind of slow to get up, making his way over to the bench. Yeah, Rick, he is. He's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. What Celebrini's doing looks great. He's going to be a fun player to watch. Hopefully we see him and Bedard together on the Olympics. Back to the line for Matthews in the slot. He's going to shoot off the boards. Nyes can't pick it up. Marner was there in the corner. He doesn't get it. Ekman Larson putting this one down deep. Nyes chasing around for it. To the line, this is going to come out, and it's going to come all the way down the ice. Here's OEL. Oliver Ekman Larson off the boards into the San Jose zone. Sharks going to get him. It was crease, Dallas. That's right. It was crease. Sharks now working it up. By the way, if you haven't finished watching Cobra Kai, it was quite a wonderful finish. I'm not going to say any spoilers, but I absolutely love how they wrapped it all up. This is going to be dumped down in the corner. Curious to see if we get any Cobra Kai spin-offs. Going to be chipped in front. Here's Holmberg. Holmberg putting it through to Tavares. Tavares can't control it. Going around behind the net. Holmberg puts himself right in front. To the line. Across to McCabe. McCabe to the high slot for Nylander. Nylander trying to cut through. Wheeling and dealing. Willie coming all the way to the house. And he's going to put it up. It's bouncing around in front. Holmberg trying to put it in. Holy smokes. Sharks getting lucky. Going to dig this one out. Over to McCabe. McCabe. He's going to send this one down. Couldn't pick it up. Tavares is there, though. Goes behind the net. Holmberg was waiting for the pass. Tavares to McCabe. McCabe. Cross ice. Holmberg comes in front of the net. Nice little move. Here's Nylander. Back pass. Myers. Myers with a nifty little deke. He's driving through to Holmberg, but he put it right in his skates. Gotta put that on the stick side to get the shot off. This coming down for Domi. Domi back on. He's going to leave it here for McCabe. McCabe to the far side for Nick Robertson. He has that stripped away. Long pass. Here comes Will Smith. Smith in. He's going to dump this one around. Smith has had a nice game today. He hasn't smacked anybody in the face. There's still time, though. This trying to come through. Domi takes it away. Gives it away right in front of the net with Celebrini right there waiting to celebrate. And Stolarz bails out Domi. Holy, what are you doing, Max? They're going to go to commercial break. That was nerve-wracking. If you're just coming in, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Oh my God, this game is out of control. We saw a wacky game the other day against Pittsburgh. Here we get a game that really should not be a close game, and San Jose is in this. It's 2-1. I'm absolutely floored it's this close. Toronto is kind of slowing up. They got to pay more attention. If you're brand new, if this is your first time here on the channel, welcome in. My name is Sam. I'm happy to have you here. I'm just a hockey fan from the Toronto area. I love my hockey, so obviously we follow the Maple Leafs. We also follow the Florida Panthers, the Edmonton Oilers. We follow a lot of teams, and we're going to be watching the standings all the way through to the playoffs. We're going to be covering a ton of games in the playoffs. We'd love for you to hang out with us. So if you enjoy our type of style of calling games with all the stats and the graphics and showing you what's going on, this is the place to be. We absolutely love our chat. We ask you to come in the chat. We want to hear from you. We want to see your opinions. We want to debate with you on players we think are good or not good, or, you know, what's happening. We want to have a little friendly rivalry. So come on in, say hello, and hang out with us, because it's a lot of fun. Brandon, what's going on? Welcome in. But of course, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and hit your notifications, hit that like, and make sure to share us out. Tell your friends, because you can help us grow by continuing to share us around. So thank you for all of that. Guy, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go Leafs. Leafs trying to get going. They got to pick up the pace. They really got to get moving here. They really do have to get moving. It's all for fun. And I will say, as you've probably noticed, you are not required to send super chats just to get my attention. As much as we appreciate super chats and gifted memberships and all that, it is certainly appreciated, but is not required. We're here to have a good time. But we do thank all of our members, and we do thank our supporters for their contributions, because it helps us out with a lot of the expenses. So thank you to those people. You know who you are. Here's a long pass that's coming, going to be deflected all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call, so it's going to right back to the Maple Leaf side of the ice. Yeah, Void, I wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't. It's not supposed to be. Not supposed to be that way. I need more material, Ursus, you're killing me with all those pictures. It's so funny. Off the drop. Rick, really? I didn't know that. This coming around at the side, this kind of game mirror 1-goal lead sometimes happens against a weak team. It really does. It really does, and it's frightening. Another icing call. And you know when they start icing the puck, bad things are going to happen. So Toronto, you got 11 minutes and 9 seconds left to go. You need to buckle up. You need to get going. Here we go, off the draw. Back around. This is going to be sent all the way down. Nyes, he can't catch up to it. San Jose going to bring this one through. Len, I did watch some of the Oscars. I was absolutely disgusted with some of what I saw, so I refused to watch anymore. Hollywood has become an absolute joke. It is not what it used to be. Here they come. Matthews coming into Marner with a blast. Oh, I needed that one so bad. This coming down. Over the line, driving this one in. Down in the corner. Sharks going to play it. And everyone misses the pass. This coming all the way down. Turning it around. San Jose waiting as they make some line changes. The Leafs just going to let them come all the way to the blue line. Now they dump this one in. Going to flip this out. Toronto trying to figure out what is going on right now. They are on a different planet, and not a good one. This is going to be flipped in. Riley going to take a ball. It's like they're on Alderaan before the Death Star fired. Like they're just not in a good place right now. San Jose going to steal this one away. They're going to come cross ice with speed, walking right around Benoit. Right around behind the net. They score to tie it up. Alexander Wenberg just fired the Death Star and blew up Alderaan with the Maple Leafs. Holy smokes. As I was saying, what a bad place they're on. The San Jose Sharks just came in and nowhere and ate them alive. The Toronto Maple Leafs could not get a bigger boat. They could not get more yellow canisters. They could not control the Great White. And it's Tyler Toffoli going to put this one in as Stolarz bit on the deep going around behind the net. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The Sharks strike back. My goodness, I can't believe it. We're tied at 2s, ladies and gentlemen. What? What? Oh, thank you, Randy. Always. We try as much as we can. They're going to go to another commercial break. Really? Right after San Jose scores, you got to take a commercial break. So we got to sit and let this sink in. We got to sit and think about what a bad couple of minutes of hockey we just went through. Oh, my God. Scott, oh, my God, is correct. Alex Wenberg. Listen, good for him. It was a good goal. Right place, right time. I'm waiting for them to post it up here. But that's just not cool, man. That's just not cool. There it is, bringing up the Bear Shark. Oh, my goodness. Oh, sorry, not Wenberg. Tyler Toffoli. I don't know why I said Wenberg. Tyler Toffoli. I like Toffoli a lot. I really do. I think Toffoli is one of those underrated players. He's got 23 goals right now on a not great team. So Tyler Toffoli gets it done. And really, I can't even pronounce this guy's name. Now I got to spell it. Mukham Dulin. Like, what a name. There we go. Tyler Toffoli putting this one in. Oh, all right. We're going to switch it up. We're going to switch it up. We got to get something going. If you can change up something in the atmosphere, change your hat, change your shirt, change your pants, just change something. Change your beverage. We got to change this atmosphere. We got to get it going. Don't worry, Sharks forgot how to play when there are 2 minutes left. I can't wait till that long. Toffoli kind of kills it on every team. He really does. I mean, Toffoli is so good. When he was on the Kings, I mean, he was awesome. He was even on a bad team, he's doing a good job. Cool guy, what's going on? That's right. Get the rally caps out, get the flags out, get whatever you need to get going. Let's fire it up. Let's start the wave. Let's get our virtual wave going here. Maybe that'll get something going. I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get the wave going. I don't care wherever you are. Put your hands up. Let me hear you say it. Hey, as here comes Tavares, and he's offside. Oh, my goodness. If you're driving in a car, put one hand out the window. If you're in a bar, put your drink in the air. If you're sitting on the couch at home, throw it up. Oh, my goodness. If you're holding a toddler in your arms, put them down first, and then put your arms up. There it is. The wave is coming around. Put your hands up. McCabe going to dump this one in. Down around the side. If you're playing PlayStation, play with your controller in the air. San Jose going to bring this one out. Going around Myers. Sharks coming in with a shot. Right in the breadbasket, and Stolarz is going to hang on to that one. Wayne, how's it going from Chile? Welcome. Chim, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Holy smokes, I only put my hands up when a police officer asked me to. Well, I'm not a police officer. But yeah, I got nothing. I was trying to think. I got nothing. John Cena. Oh, yes, that John Cena heel turn was awesome. San Jose off the draw. They're going to bring this one back, sending it in. Maybe we need John Cena here tonight to turn things around. Shot coming through, going wide in the corner. Marner going to chip this one. And he goes down, can't get it out. Oh, my God, all alone in front. And Will Smith didn't get jiggy with that one as he put it over the net. Oh, my goodness. We told it a 2-goal lead. Worst goal in hockey. This coming down the line. Cool guy. I think it was a great trade. Great for both teams. Love you, Kevin. Loves that bear shark. I think it's great. Jay, what's going on? Welcome in, Jay. He is playing really good. He's fun to watch. Celebrini is really fun to watch. Around in the corner. We got 8.5 to go. Riley going to play this to the line. This shot goes wide. Back to the point. Lindgren playing it across. Clara, hello there. Welcome in. If Timothy Liljegren puts this team ahead, I'm going to be sick. Here comes Liljegren. He's going to dump this one in. Stolarz can't stop it. Riley going behind the net. He can't come up with it. Trying to fish this to the line. Here's a long shot. Deflected. Look out in front. Stolarz had to get across there. Sharks back to the line again. Hey, Marshall, what's up? Another shot this going around behind. Nick Robertson has it taken away. Why is this third line still on the ice? Well, 2 of them are. Down to Domi. Here's a shot. Come on, Domi, you got to get this one out. Cena corporate like The Rock. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. The Go Leafs Go chants are coming up. Stefan, I'm excited to see if they do a John Cena segment with R-Truth, because, you know, Truth is the big Cena fan. Will R-Truth bring Cena back to the good side? Here's Domi throwing a hit. San Jose has it in their own zone, bringing this one around. Let's go. 1 more point each, and they'll both be tied. Bringing this one down in the corner. Toronto trying to bring it around. San Jose cutting it off, keeping this one in. Side of the net. Triangles. What's going on? Welcome in. Big shot. That one gets blocked. Cycling it around. Wemberg in front. They shoot. Oh, my God. San Jose. Mario Ferrero almost put that one in. Jeff, what's going on? Welcome in. Wait till you see CM Punk. Oh, Jeff, I can't wait. I'm going to watch Raw after the game. Good thing about Netflix is you can watch it anytime. Nylander, he's going to step through. Cutting around. Oh, now you have me excited. Domi needs to step it up. He does. It'd be funny to see R-Truth try to make the rock. Phil, it would be awesome. Toronto sending this to the line. 6.5 to go. 6.5 to go. Oh boy, oh boy. This in the corner. Toronto is in all kinds of trouble right now. Gonna play this across. It's crazy to think that as many games the Leafs have won, they're still... Yeah, I mean, they're flip-flopping. First and second. This around. Let's go, Leafs. Let's go. Timothy Liljegren going to play this to the line. McCabe is going to keep it in. Georgiev. He's going to play this one around. Toronto keeping it in, down in the corner. Robertson can't get there. He's getting squished up by Wallman. Liljegren moving this again. Going to flip this one up, down in the Leaf zone. Stolarz is going to get it. Everybody's switching it up. 5:44 to go. 5:44. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, Celebrini is awesome. I'm hoping I hit his rookie card this week when my boxes of Upper Deck show up. Would love to get it. Here's a shot. That one's knocked down. Georgiev playing well. This coming all the way back. Myers with it now. Marner curling. Long pass. Nobody came back to help out Myers. Myers was all alone. Sharks going to bring it in. Here comes Will Smith turning the corner. Shot and a nice save by Stolarz. Celebrini putting it over. Marner going to break that one up. Mitchie's going to chip it ahead. Here comes Matthews to the red line. He's going to roll this one down. Right on, and Georgiev going to play it ahead. Toronto punches it back down in the corner. Toronto work. Nylander tried to make a little spin move there. He got taken down. Holy smokes. Ooh, Phil, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how their careers play out. Here's Nylander, a little drop pass to Camp. Well, great, the fourth line is coming out. This shot is going to go just wide. Down in the corner. Trying to dig it free. Yarncroc in there. He's digging. Nylander still on. Cannot get it. Why did the Leafs let that goal be scored? I don't know if they let it be scored, but they were just in bad positions. Down here, trying to get this one through. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Toronto's got to pick it up. Here's Yarncroc. Yarny playing this back to Riley. Come on, Riley. He's taking a look, playing this one into the high slot. Not in a good shooting spot. Here's another feed. Turn, shoot that. He does, and it's deflected up and at a play. Oh, my goodness. 4:01 to go. 4:01 to go. They're going to take a commercial break. Yikes. This is getting wicked and wild again. Welcome in, everybody. If you are just joining us, thanks for tuning in for the conclusion of this hockey game. This is amazing. Again, if this is your first time finding us, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're here all the time. We love our hockey, and we want you to be a part of the show. So make sure you come in the chat and hang out. We've got a lot of new folks coming in and chatting away with us, so thank you for joining. Love to hear your opinions and thoughts. And, of course, hit that subscribe, hit that notifications. You know what to do. We're 5 likes away from 150. So make sure if we can get 5 more likes, that would be awesome. Jonathan, what's going on? Overtime. Overtime is coming. We don't want it, but I think it might be coming. They need to bench some players. They got to clear their minds. They got to do something, Nick. They cannot play like this down the stretch, or it's just going to fall apart real quick. Florida, they're going to have trouble with Matt Tkachuk out. Florida's got to find a way to win. It's going to be tough. The Tampa Bay Lightning is hot right now. Now, obviously, Florida, it looks like they're going to beat Tampa 2-1 if that holds true. So they'll move back ahead and keep Tampa at bay a little bit. But the Rangers won. Montreal won. So things are going to start changing here real quickly. So it's going to be a very interesting march to the playoffs. How many hits, checks? Right now, that's a great question. 29 hits for the San Jose Sharks. Only 19 for Toronto. So San Jose is hitting a lot more. Toronto's crushing it in the faceoff circle, though. 67.9% Maple Leafs in the faceoff spot. Is Tkachuk out? Cool guy, we don't know. They put him on long-term IR. I originally heard that he might be back in a couple games. Clearly now, though, not the case. Looks like he's done for the season. Hopefully, he will be back in time to come out. I should have more information in the next coming days. I will certainly share whatever I do here. So Gordon confirmed Panthers won, so that's good. So Florida goes back to that top spot. Toronto looking to reclaim it. Back to the line. This coming around down low. Maple Leafs with possession in the Shark zone. Matthews, what are you doing? Matthews bobbles it, loses it, brought it out. He's going to turn, and now he's going to cycle back around. Didn't wait for Matthew Nyes to tag up. 3:45 to go. Holy smokes, this is not good. Jets look worse against the Sharks. San Jose kids are just getting better. They are getting better, that for sure. But they shouldn't be this good. They shouldn't be this good. My mind is like, really? San Jose, are they last overall? Let me look at this as the full overall. They are last place, 32nd place. They only have 39 points. They are dead last in the National Hockey League. Toronto should be doing a better job here. They've lost 5 in a row. Now, 2 of those were overtime losses. But my goodness, this is going to come out. Marner going to flip this one into the Shark zone. He's going to chase after it, trying to get in there. A little forechecking action. Coming around through. Peter. Both of them, Peter? I know. Randy, I hope not. Is the star, obviously, but I feel like Will Smith, absolutely cool guy. I agree. They've both been really fun to watch here today. Really fun to watch. Sharks bringing this one into the Leaf zone. Tavares is back. Going to play it up to Holmberg. Holmberg, he's getting forced. Holmberg with one hand, getting it over to Tavares. Tavares cutting in, and he's going to send this one down low. There's a lot of new things here I'll be exploring. Rick, I'm glad to have you here, and happy to answer any questions as we go through. Benoit going to tip this one back around, and Leafs going to slow it down. 2:35 to go. 2:35 to go. Benoit going to dump this one in. Down around. Georgiev is out to play it. Holmberg coming in on the forecheck. He can't get there. And here come the Sharks on the near side. Little spin move here by Nico Sturm. I'm going to dump this one all the way down. Stolarz is going to set it up. Calls Benoit in. Going to give him the puck. And Benny playing it back to Timmins. Timmins now on the move. Aaron, how's it going? Welcome in, buddy. Dumping this one all the way down. There it is with the likes. Thank you all so much for hitting those likes. Here's a long pass. Up ahead, Sharks. Zetterlund coming in. A backhand. Stolarz is going to make that save. He's going to hang on to it with less than 2 minutes. 1:58 to go. 1:58 to go. We said it at the beginning of this period. We saw Toronto was sitting back. Toronto was playing cautious. And as I was saying, don't do that. Bad things are going to happen. Well, Thompson made them pay. And about 8 minutes later, Toffoli tied this one up. And now here we are. 24-18 are the shots. Off the draw. Leafs lose it. Sharks with this. Here's a long shot. That one goes wide. Back around. Toronto off the boards. Again, the Sharks going to hold this one in. Leafs are struggling to get it out. Sending around. Smith sending it down. Little bat down. Stolarz knocked it down, but it went right to the Sharks. He should have held on to it. Finally, the Leafs recoup. Marner just going to flip this one up, and the Sharks going to bat it down. Hand pass. As Celebrini picked that up, and he was ready to go. You could see on his face. He was ready to go, but it was a hand pass. Holy smokes. What is happening with this hockey game? My mind is blown. Every single night, the standings are going to change now on their way in, and that is what hockey is all about. We're in for a good stretch. Here's Go Sharks Go. Off the draw. Nylander going to fight for this one. He's going to grab it. He's being pushed into the boards. Down around there, digging for it. Usamain, if I'm pronouncing that correct. Welcome in. Down around, Sharks going to flip this to the line. McCabe had to go up to get it, almost fell backwards. And here's Tavares now. Tavares on the move. Tries to go to Holmberg. That one is blocked and knocked down as Toffoli going to dump this one right in. Stolarz can't stop it. Going to come to McCabe. McCabe is there, but here come the Sharks forecheck. Out in front, look out. Toffoli trying to come, and that was a close call. Over to McCabe behind the net. Toronto is not even getting good opportunities in the Shark zone. This whole third period, well, most of it has been played in the Leafs end of the ice. 43 seconds to go. 43 seconds to go. Fair to say, next goal wins this hockey game. Here's Marner cutting through, going to feed this one over. David Kampf, he's going to back it up to the line. Riley shooting, that's knocked down. Here's Ekman Larson, a shot. That one is knocked down. This coming back to Ekman Larson. He's going to hold this one in. 22 seconds to go. Kempf in the corner. This one is working through. Come on. 15 seconds to go. Toronto with the puck. Back to the line. Cross ice. Over to Kampf. Takes it off the skate. Shoot, will ya? 7 seconds to go. Kampf didn't shoot. Here's another shot. And we got a penalty coming up. The buzzer is going to go, and the San Jose Sharks are taking a penalty. They're taking a penalty. So as we go to overtime, the Maple Leafs, hey John. So the Maple Leafs are going to start overtime with the man advantage. Well, my parlay is not even going to come close tonight. So David Kampf came right in, and the hook comes in on the hands. So you can't do that. Anytime you get a stick on the hands in a scoring opportunity, that's going to be called. So the San Jose Sharks, and it's Kunin. Kunin going to go to the box. That, I believe, is his second penalty of the game, and he gets that hook in on the hands. So we're going to overtime. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If we take a look up here where all the shots are coming from, you can see it's really well spread around. But the one thing that's missing on both teams, and I know there's one shot out here, not a lot of shots from the point. Neither team is using their defense to take a lot of good shots. So everybody has been trying to work to the middle of the ice to get those shots instead of relying on the defense. Now in overtime, you're definitely not getting shots from the point. So things are going to come from down low. You're going to get some passing. It's going to be interesting. A lot of ice here for Toronto. They're going to get 4, so it's going to be 4-on-3, similar to what we talked about in the Ottawa-Washington game at intermission. We're going to get a 4-on-3 opportunity for Toronto here on the power play. Now, if they don't score and the power play does expire, they will continue to play 4-on-4 until the next whistle, at which case it'll go back to the 3-on-3. Holy smokes, this is crazy. Welcome in, everybody, as you are just coming in. Welcome in for overtime. This is absolutely nutty cuckoo right now. So we'll see who the first 3 are. Obviously, Nylander has had some success in overtime. Matthews has had some success. You know, the Stars have had success, but the Stars have also been problematic at times in overtime. They be a little too fancy. They turn over pucks. So it looks like we got Matthews against Gaudreau to take the face-off. Nylander, Tavares on here with Matthews. And Mitch Marner back on the point. So they're going 4 forwards, a modification of their top power play unit. 4 forwards against 3 for the Sharks. Nylander going to bring this one in. Willie over to Marner. Marner, cross ice. Here's Nylander. Nylander back up to Marner. To Matthews, doesn't shoot it. To Marner, to Nylander. Nylander, he shoots, and that one's going to be an easy stop. Right in the pads of Georgiev. Not a good shot there. Not a good shot to take that. You know, what they're trying to do is Matthews is coming up. When they pass it back to Marner at the point, he's doing these little shovel passes. He's not fooling anybody with that. Not tricking anybody.
He's got to take someone, and there's the shooter, Nylander.
All right, off the draw, Toronto's going to win it. Matthews back to Marner again. Marner taking a look, going to go to Matthews, back to Marner. Marner, saucer to Nylander with a one-timer, misses. Matthews with an open net, and he bobbled the puck. Matthews had a wide open twine, and he didn't shoot. He couldn't. Over to Marner, to Nylander. Nylander, another shot right at the goaltender as Tavares gets pushed out of the way. Terrible play in front of the net. Terrible shooting decisions here by Nylander. I understand pucks to the net, but when you're not fooling the goaltender You're waiting too long to shoot. You're letting everybody get set. You got to move this either back across or to the point. Off the draw. This time, Toronto wins it again. Nylander. He's going to bring it back to Marner. Marner to Nylander. He's got to regroup. Cross ice, trying to feed it. Knocked in front. Over to Matthews. No, he missed it. This is not a good look for Toronto. 1 minute left in the power play. Alex, what's going on? Going for Willie. Side of the net, Tavares. He's in front. Cross for Willie. That one's tipped away. Matthews just holding this one in. Matthews. Over to Marner. Matthews wants it. He doesn't get it. Marner to Nylander. Back to Marner. That's where you shoot that. He doesn't. Now he feeds it in front. Terrible. What is the decision making? As San Jose clears this one all the way down the ice. Horrendous decision making here for the Maple Leafs. Matthews coming in. He's going to drop this for Marner. Marner looking to Matthews. Matthews shooting way up and over the net. Wallman, Gaudreau, and Vlasic playing D here for the Sharks. And Toronto's killing this penalty themselves. The opportunity to shoot, you want to fool the goaltender. You want to have the goaltender moving, forcing him to slide over. Every time Toronto passes for an opportunity for a quick shot, they sit, they stop the puck, they wait a beat, and then they shoot. Well, what happens in that beat? The goaltender moves across, and he gets square, and he gets set. You're not going to beat the goaltender like that. You're going to need a picture-perfect shot. So I don't like the decision-making here on this power play. They just have to get going. Timeout called. Give everybody a rest here. San Jose is drawing up a play. 20 seconds left to go here on the power play. 20 seconds left. Old school hockey, go to the net, cross-check, tip pucks. A cool guy, exactly. Go to the front of the net, look for the deflection, make the goalie move. If you're going to pass it around, make the goalie move and shoot. Use the one-timers. Don't stop it, wait, and then shoot. All right, here we go. Ali, yes, he's not been playing great. Tavares in to take another one. He's at 57% today. Off the draw, Nylander putting it across. That one gets blocked. Back to the line. Here's Nylander. Going to go cross ice. Again, no shot. Trying to come to Matthews. Puck is deflected. Terrible pass from Nylander to Matthews. He can't shoot that. Going to bring it down to Tavares. To Nylander, shoots. And that one misses and goes wide. 87 miles an hour. This is going to come all the way down the ice. Power play has expired. So we got 4-on-4 hockey now. Here's Willie putting it in the middle. Over. Shooting. No, that's blocked. Knies with a chance. 3 shots on the power play, and neither of them were very good. San Jose behind the net, taking a look. Let's go. Mukadillin going to bring this one up. He's going to drop it back to Celebrini. Celebrini going to wind up. Here he goes. Cutting through. He's got Will Smith with him. Selly going to bring it around behind the net. All the way through, across. Dropping it for Will Smith. Smith. He's going to carry this one across. He's going to find Celebrini. He went back for Smith, but missed him with the pass. Domi going to chip this one out, and the Sharks going to back this one up. Here comes Smith again. He's on the move, cutting through the middle, and he's going to bobble that one. Toronto, look out. Celebrini's going to steal it. Celebrini, great battle to Smith with a shot right on. Stolarz was down. Great job. This coming around. Riley with a failed cross-check on Celebrini. Stolarz swinging his goal stick for the poke check. That one doesn't connect. Down around over for Riley. Riley taking a look. And Toronto going to slow this one down. 1:40 to go. 1:40 to go here in overtime. Welcome in, everybody. As you're just joining us, make sure to hit that subscribe. Here's a shot right on, and that's going kicked into the corner. Nylander trying to get here. Matthews, he's under control. Dropping it here for Nylander. Still 4-on-4. Nylander cycling. Nylander cutting. Looking for the backhand. Going to cycle all the way around behind the net. Going to drop it here for McCabe. McCabe to Matthews, who's behind. Matthews to McCabe. McCabe up top for Nylander. Nylander with it. He's got Matthews and Marner. He's going to leave it for Matthews. He shoots. Great save by Georgiev. And he's going to hang on to it. 1:03 to go. My goodness. I can't believe San Jose has taken the Leafs this deep in overtime. This is definitely not what we expected from this game on the onset. I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked. At least they get 1 point. They're fighting for the second one right now. Points mean nothing to San Jose. They are so far behind, they can't fall any further back. So another timeout call. This time it's going to be the San Jose Sharks that are calling the timeout. But this is just nuts. Again, thank you for coming in. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification. We got you covered for hockey all the way down the stretch. You don't need to go anywhere else. Just come and hang out with us, and you're guaranteed to have a good time. Holy smokes. Celebrini came close. Smith has had choices. Very questionable overtime. Very questionable. So now that there's a whistle, that's right, Wayne, thank you. It's going to switch to 3-on-3. It was 4-on-4 because of the penalty. Now it goes to 3-on-3 hockey. This is nuts. Absolutely nuts. 70% the Leafs are in the faceoff circle. They win another one here. Marner to Matthews. Matthews feeding it back. Why didn't he shoot that? Chris, what's going on? Calling Marner to score. Last minute. Down in front, the Sharks going to steal. It's a 2-on-1. Here comes San Jose. Marner, the lone man back. 3-on-1. Here's a shot. Stolarz made a nice save. Goes to the corner. Holy smokes. Eklund with this. 40 seconds to go. Sharks back to the line. Now they're going to pull this one all the way back and regroup. First real puck, second real puck effort Sharks have had. Here they come again, bringing this one in. It's Wenberg. Wenberg cutting around. He's going to look. He's going to slow up. Playing this one ahead. Eklund going to back this one up. Wenberg is going to switch it up. The crowd, the boos. The boos coming out is Marner getting up on the forecheck. Marner doing a nice job on Eklund. He's going to turn and come up. Turning it over. Matthews, what are you doing? Oh, there was back to Smith. He shoots. Great save. Austin Matthews completely quit with 10 seconds left. Matthews just let the puck go right by him to the corner, thinking the clock had expired, but it goes in the corner. It comes out to Will Smith, and he had a glorious chance to put it away. Austin Matthews, what the heck is going on in your head? That was an absolutely ridiculous play. He just completely stopped. Atrocious. All right, we're going to a shootout. We're going to see who's going to win this one. I hate the shootout so much. I can't believe Marner was gassed. Marner is absolutely gassed. Matthews just stops altogether and is watching the play. And Marner actually got a piece of that shot from Smith. And Stolarz still was able to hang on to it. Nick, that would be the ultimate statement. There's no way they would ever bench Matthews. If they were to do that, they would hold him out and say it's an undisclosed injury. Matthews' head just not into this hockey game. He had a couple of chances where he could shoot it. He did not. I wonder if Matthews bet for a tie going to the shootout. So he wanted to leave it that way. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we're going to see who's going to be shooting first here. But this was wild. So 27 shots for Toronto, 21 for the Sharks. Maple Leafs end up 71% in the face-off circle, 40% on the power play going 2 for 5. Sharks going 0 for 2. 22 hits for Toronto, 31 for the Sharks. The Sharks with 31 block shots. That's incredible. 31 block shots, 10 for the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs with 21 giveaways tonight. 21. That's madness. Madness. 21 giveaways. All right, let's see who's going to be the shooters, who's going to take the shots. While we're waiting, Upper Deck Series 2, my order is on its way. We're going to be breaking some boxes to see if we get the Celebrini rookie card. That's coming up this week. Here comes Mitchell Marner. He's going to curl towards the near side. He's cutting towards the middle. Marner shooting. His stick broke. His stick broke as he shot the puck. And that's going to be an easy save. My goodness. Marner just leaning on that stick. He goes to shoot, and the blade just breaks right off. He doesn't even get to move the puck. Here comes Celebrini the other way. Celebrini near side. Cutting up towards the middle. Celebrini, what a move, and a huge save by Stolarz. Stolarz was deked out of his jock strap, and he kind of fell with his leg out and made a nice stop. Great move. Celebrini's going slow, and then in one stride turned on the jets in a huge quick deke. Great move by Celebrini, but a nice stop by Stolarz. Here comes Austin Matthews. Matthews going to kick it up to the far side of the ice. Cutting towards the middle. Swaying, dekes, and a blocker save there by Georgiev. So Marner is stopped. Celebrini is stopped. And now Austin Matthews stopped as well.
He's faking shot early, and then as he gets drifting to the forehand, it's a blocker save.
And everyone's got in tight so far, and no one's had success. We'll see what
Here we go. Smith on the move. The boos are coming out. Here comes Smith. Little fancy deke. So slowly trying to wrap it under the pad of Stolarz. And Stolarz somehow gets his skate on and drags this one out. That was super close. That was really close. Excellent, excellent stop. I mean, that was just wild. Very, very, very close play. Here comes Willie Nylander. Let's see what Big Willie is going to do. Willie on the move. He scores. Nylander puts this one home. Great speed there by Nylander. That was a need, a must need, and a huge goal there.
Oftentimes he goes for that shot. That's enough just to pump and open up that 5-hole. Beautiful finish.
The first shootout of this season for Tyler Toffoli.
Here comes Toffoli. Toffoli on the move. He scores. Tyler Toffoli scores. I don't know why they have Nylander marked as a save. Nylander scored. So they'll correct that, I'm sure.
Takes it well wide. Right-handed shot down the right side. He waits it out and goes against the grain. Perfect shot off the post.
John Tavares.
Here comes JT. John Tavares on his way in. He's going to deke, and there's a stop. Ooh.
Little old school poke check there. Looked like Georgiev was off balance as well.
Ooh. The 1-1. Tavares missed. So it's all up to this right now. This could be the game on a stick. Here comes Zetterlund. He's 1 for 4. Gonna bring this one in. He shoots. He scores. The San Jose Sharks win. Are you kidding me? The San Jose Sharks win in a shootout. My mind is blown. I can't believe it. The Sharks are celebrating. Our hearts are broken. The win streak comes to an end at the hands of the worst team in the National Hockey League. Wow, the San Jose Sharks. And it's going to be Zetterlund who puts this one home. Your goal scorers in today's game: Tavares, his 24th from Marner and Nylander. Matthew Nyes, his 24th from Matthews and Tavares. The third period, it was Jack Thompson, his third from Wenberg and Eklund. And then it was Tyler Toffoli, his 23rd from Wenberg and Muxamadulin. In the shootout, Marner missed, Celebrini missed, Matthews missed, Smith missed, Nylander scored, Toffoli scored, Tavares was stopped, and Zetterlund put the win away. Congratulations, San Jose Shark fans. You don't have a lot to cheer for this year, but this was a big win. The Sharks win it 3-2 in a shootout. My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a lot of fun, a tremendous amount of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for this game. We really do appreciate it. We will look forward to seeing you later in the week when we open up some hockey cards, a live card break, Upper Deck Series 2. That means I got to hit a Celebrini, right? Say we lost to San Jose, it ended our streak. That means I have to hit a Celebrini. It's meant to be. We will see. As soon as I get those cards, we'll schedule a stream. We'll get it going. The next week or so is going to be a little bit dicey as I'm going to be away, so I can't really commit to what we will or won't be doing, but you never know. Make sure those notifications are enabled so you can join us when we do go live, and hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about us. We're about to have a whole lot of fun down the stretch. Again, thank you, everybody. Thank you, channel members, for all your support. Thank you, mods, for doing what you do. Thanks, D's Destination, for the super chat. Really do appreciate that. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for all the new people who found us and hung out tonight. Hope you had fun. I know I did, even though it wasn't the result that we had hoped for. I'm not saying there's always next time, because this one just sucked. But we did get 1 point, and that is a very important point. Why is that a very important point? Well, as we said, the standings are always changing. The Florida Panthers had a win tonight. Toronto needed this point. We had to stay up with them. Of course, Tampa Bay, with their loss, we're getting some distance, so that good. The battle for the Atlantic will continue. Columbus and Detroit, they're going to be teeing it up. The Rangers lost, or the Ottawa Senators lost tonight, but the Rangers won. They're going to move up. Montreal won. They're going to move up. So these standings are certainly going to change. And let's see if I make a little switch. Have them reflected right now? Yes, they do. So let's refresh this here. The Florida Panthers was 79 points. The Toronto Maple Leafs was 78. Picking up the 1 point, I believe we should now be tied. We will be tied with Florida, 79-79 for that top spot. In terms of the wild card, the Rangers are now tied with Detroit. So the Rangers have a chance. The Senators are a point back. They're tied with Montreal. It's getting crazy in the Atlantic Division. Well, have a wonderful, wonderful night. We'll see you again real soon. Again, tell your friends. Check out our other videos.
Let's go.
And have some fun with the channel. Thank you very much for hitting that subscribe. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. We'll see you very soon. To all of you, have a wonderful night. Go Hockey, go. And I'm joking. That's how much this stream hurt. We'll get them next time. Nope, I'm not saying that. Take care, everybody. Jade, what's going on? Have a good night, everyone. This is Samwelb saying I'm going to go cry myself to sleep, losing to the San Jose Sharks. Take care.